also my own ability to look back on things.
And
All right. So, who would like to give us a quick recap of last session?
We killed
Oh,
rats,
gotcha.
and then we killed spiders. Am I missing anything?
We all met up in a tavern. The tavern owner basically talked us all into coming down here to stop whatever was eating at the stock. And we ended up finding a bunch of rats, 2 giant spiders. The mushroom got caught in the webs, I think. And yeah, we managed to get out without any massive damage to any of our players.
Yeah. And I think we did end with Clara doing a repair check on Jerry. But as you now are kind of collecting yourselves after your harrowing encounter with the pair of giant spiders, looking towards the back, who has the highest passive perception?
Me, probably, because I have +8.
Yeah, you. You are able to hear the faint struggling of something towards the back of the spiders area over here.
Question, what does struggling sound like?
Like a very, very small and muffled voice grunting as if something was struggling against being restrained by the webs.
Alright. Where? Like, up in this direction?
Yeah, up in like the top right corner.
Alright, who has the light out right now? Somebody has a torch, right?
I
have light.
believe, yeah, Solace had cast light on himself.
Solus, move your light. I believe the prey of these beasts may still be alive. Perhaps it is of some use to us.
Where do you see it?
Oh, I was on top of Badger. That's where he is. Come with me. If it is dangerous, we must deal with it before it notices us. And I'm gonna kind of just head towards wherever I hear it, except I can't move. Oh, there we go.
Sure. You're almost at the first part.
Yeah.
Oh, we just left a bunch of people in darkness.
Well, that's their damn fault. Yeah, so as you move towards the back, you see two things. One is almost like a wrapped up bundle of bones and dried skin that seems to be some sort of reptilian creature wrapped up at the beginning. And you see there's like a small like scabbard kind of hanging from that thing's waist with what might be a few items of value. And a few feet away from it, violently struggling against a web, you see a small stuffed lion.
Is that the fucking thing from Bleach?
Yep.
You motherfucker. Out of game, you motherfucker. You absolute piece of shit.
Justin,
to be fair,
what
I've
do they
never
see?
watched Bleach. How do you catch it? Sorry.
Justin, what does the party see as they approach you and sheath you in light?
You?
So, they see a small stuffed lion with what's it called button eyes and in red, very fancy looking outfit with a little cape and a sewn on crown, struggling violently against the webs, trying to get out. Like, it seems like it's not much webs to struggle against, but his little body just cannot, for the life of him, get out of it.
Hey, that looked like one of my old toys!
It appears the child's toy was the prey of these beasts. No wonder they did not consume it, for it is not alive. It
Now
is of
that
no
is
use
the
to
one.
us.
This
Hey,
is more than
and,
propaganda by
also,
the monarchists.
What I just revealed, I think you guys should be able to double click on as a loot table.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Was that on the mummified like lizard
Yeah,
corpse?
so the one that I
That's where
just
I was gonna
revealed,
go.
that's the like mummified kobold corpse.
Okay, then I'll put myself near that because I would have assumed that this is not alive and then move to the corpse that was.
I'm gonna go investigate the toy. Is it
hey,
still like
you there?
what?
Hey,
What?
What?
hey,
What the?
It speaks?
get me out of here!
Okay. Oh, this is my
My
duty.
toy never did that.
And I'm going to help wrestle him from the webs, or the toy. You have a name?
You may call me as Milord or Prince Gregory the First.
This vile thing is nothing more than a propaganda piece by the monarchists. Us common folk should be above such a thing. We must destroy it for the ruling class search to assert itself even more over us.
Wait a minute. Why do you want to hurt it? We're freeing it. It lives.
It's a toy.
A living toy.
I'm not a toy. I am a prince.
I help him get out of the webs. He needs to be able to move.
Yeah,
Prince Gregory.
there's not
get
even
you down
anything that
there.
you really need to do. Like, as long as you're working together, it's not even like all that large webs holding him. He's just a very tiny toy.
Well,
As he like brushes himself off. Thank you, thank you. Ah, I saw you guys did back there. That was pretty impressive. If you would like, you could become my retainers and help me on my quest.
Oh god, this thing is just a side quest. Let's go.
Wait, no!
No, I don't actually say that.
as honorable as that may seem, we're currently in the middle of something else. You're free to tag along with us. That way you can, get out of here safely, my prince.
Oh, so that was supposed to be me responding to you, Vinny.
I figured.
Yeah. If you're just cutting it down, there's no roll. If you're trying to do anything with the body, let me know, and that might call for a roll.
I will after, but just to get it down, I wanted to make sure that was.
Yeah, I mean, you have a blade. You're able to just cut it down.
I have a few.
Yeah, you're fine then.
Wait, please, I'm trying to help this town. My quest is to find out what creatures are eating the food for the...
We should help him. He's small and cute, just like me.
That's
Duly
one
noted,
way to
Clara.
put it.
It claims it's trying to do good, so I believe we should bring it with us.
Haha! Yes. I knew my princely charm would get through to you guys.
Cody walks up and picks up the stuffed animal.
Hey! As you
Your
like,
rather intriguing design, designed after a noble predator. It's strange. You seem intelligent. You're capable of communicating. I've never seen an object like this before. Where
Coyote,
did
put
you
him
come
down.
from?
just flailing his arms out in... It's like, hey, please let me down.
Coyote, how would you feel if somebody picked up your badger?
Well, he would feel, for he is alive. This is a toy.
Obviously,
now,
it's a
mister,
living
we don't
toy.
like that kind of racism around here.
And Clara just
That's
became
not
southern.
Clara.
Is it not an object in the same way that your companion is?
Obviously, this companion lives just as similarly as us.
I
I've
still
heard-
don't think you should be mean to him, though.
I
Oh.
suppose if
Maybe-
we are
and I-
serving the same goal, it might be best just to take it along. But mark
And I-
my words, toy, once the revolution comes, it will be a little harder for us to be friends.
I'm gonna just plop the little thing back on the ground, and I look to the goblin, and Coyote says, well, make no mistake, if can be of use to us, I fully recommend that we bring it with us on this hunt, for an addition to the pack that can have some useful skills is always appreciated, but that begs the question, little object, do you have skills?
Well, of course. I am a prince. A prince is supposed to be mighty and save the princess and slay the dragons. Of course I have skills. Come on.
Mister, you're mighty impressive. Did someone make you? And she starts like picking up his like cape and looking for like mechanical bits and like trying to figure out how he's working.
And he puts his hands to his hips and nose up like, "Ha! I knew you'd see how impressive I was." But no, I make. What do you mean by make? I what? I'm just a person like you and the others.
Well, you see, I used to have a toy that looked just like you, so I figured, someone like me could have made you into this living being.
Well, I'll have to let you know, I am no toy. As he pulls his
what are you?
cape away. I don't understand what you're asking me.
Oh,
I'm
take me
I'm
for
the
example.
prince.
I'm a bird, as you can see by my beak.
Yes.
So what are you?
I told you already. I am what I am, and what I am is the prince.
Can I do,
It says you are simply what's the word? Never mind. I take back that sentence.
Commoner?
could I
I was
tend
about to
to
say that.
do
I take that back immediately.
can I do an occultism? I don't know if this is the right skill to use, but could I roll occultism to see if I have heard of something like this being crafted? Because I'm thinking that with Coyote's background, he might have heard stories of like voodoo doll type things being imbued with the spirits of the departed to give them a last chance at life or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not to this degree, but I figured there'd be something like that he may have heard of.
Yeah, so occultism is actually the correct roll for this. It is a recall knowledge occultism roll. So just give me a straight occultism roll.
I'm trained. I had intelligence, public roll, +4. 19!
A 19 will pass. So you have not necessarily like this specific one, but you have heard tales of things throughout Absalon, specifically known as poppets, usually used in rituals to kind of, as you said, sort of like voodoo type things. There is also a more pure type of poppet, which is born from the innocent desires of either a child or of local legend.
So I guess at this point then Cody would look to the rest of the group, probably more towards the little goblin, and he would kind of kneel down next to the little thing and go, he thinks he's still human. I believe this makes sense. I've heard rumors that from where I come from, it's said that some shamans and elders are capable of imbuing the spirits of the departed into inanimate objects of humanoid form, giving them a last chance to do what they could not in life. Usually this is dolls made of straw or animal skins, but it would seem in this case a child's toy was used instead, and perhaps that has allowed the vessel to be more durable, allowing the spirit to retain more of the memories of its life. While this is clearly not a person, I believe that at some point it very well may have been.
Mr. Badger Trainer Man, so does that mean that he was made through magic and not like with my wrench or something? Because that would be pretty cool if I could make one.
Are you not magic?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm just not as big fancy schmancy magic as those ones. And she points to the, spellcasters.
The ways of the spirits always confuse me, but from how you are would probably explain it, yes, I believe some sort of magical nature was created. What was your name? Justin, that was directed at you.
Prince something?
Prince Gregory.
Well, Gregory, I regret to inform you that you most likely died, but that does not mean your story doesn't end there.
You're gonna be my
don't
new best
understand.
friend as she links arms with him.
A monarch imprisoned in a little toy's body. I look forward to the day that all monarchs share the same fate. I look forward to tormenting you, little princeling.
Hey, you be nice to my new friend.
That is not a friend, that is a little more than a subjugator, and, well, as he said, someone that committed grievous lies and terrible sins and is now atoning for it. It is a fair punishment for anyone that subjugates the people.
Clara's gonna menacingly shake her wrench at what's your name again? Solus, and say, if you mess with my friend, I'm coming for you.
And you all see as this happens, as Clara is doing this, at the mention of this thing being Clara's new best friend, the Jerry bot just kind of sulks a little bit in the corner.
Disassembles, just falls apart.
Can only have one companion at a time.
Well-
Fallout rules.
Well, Gregory, if you truly are a human spirit bound to this object, I will do what I can to help you in this quest, but we still must know. You said you have skills, but the path we are on may be dangerous. Can you fight?
As he goes to the side, flips out his cape and takes out a small, rapier, well, of course. I'm adequately trained.
Is it like an actual sword, or is it a toy sword?
It's pointy.
It is the sharpest toothpick you've ever seen.
It's like Needle in Game of Thrones.
Well, your design takes influence from a mighty predator. Let us hope that you retain some of that ferocity of your image's sake. You are welcome to come with us, Gregory. If you can hunt and you can fight, you are a welcome addition to our pack.
And then he gives off a little yahoo, and it's like, let's go, guys! With an essence full of freedom and a desire for adventure, let's do this! As he, starts to walk off in front of you guys toward the other parts of the cavern.
But before we go, as hunters, it should be noted that an important part of this hunt is that we must remain covert, quiet.
Clara has linked arms on one side with Gregory and one side of Jerry, and they're skipping like in Wizard of Oz.
Now, before we go, there is something worth addressing. And he just kind of motions to the creature that was bound up in the webs. Do we have any way of identifying this creature? I believe this may be the kobold we spoke of, but I can't say with certainty.
So that would be a survival. Or if you have a lore that you might... I don't know what lores you have, but
Would the
I have
French
lore
Revolution
forests.
beat the universe work?
no.
What about warfare? Have we fought these?
I think this would primarily be a survival check, unless someone has lore dragons or lore reptiles or lore caves. It is going to be a survival check.
So
More
I will
from the
roll
god
the
of the moon
survival,
work.
but I would like to clarify that I am not I do not want to roll survival trying to identify the creature. I want to roll survival to study it, to try and see if there's any kind of from the corpse, if I can ascertain what fighting them will be like, if there's anything we should be wary of, things like if it has a particularly nasty bite, or if it's venomous or something like that.
Okay, Yeah, so that would be a... Yeah, I would still say survival.
I'd also be willing to do a medicine for this if that's a more realistic
Well,
thing. 'cause I
it
just
would
ain't gonna
either
try
be
that.
a survival or a recall not... So it would be survival to basically identify and confirm whether or not it's a kobold, and then you can do a recall knowledge on kobolds to see what you know about that.
Okay, so I will do the survival one first.
+1.
Why?
He's
Guidance.
casting guidance on you.
Oh, circumstance. Okay. So circumstance. I will add a +1. Good to know that guidance works just like it does in D&D, and that it's stupid. +1 attack roll, perception increases.
Well, it's a little bit less stupid because it does specifically say once used, the target is temporarily immune to the spell for 1 hour.
Oh, cool. I could.
So you can't just keep using it.
Damn. 11 because I rolled a fucking 4.
So because it definitely is somewhat it's like a small reptilian humanoid. What you don't necessarily know is, like, you haven't encountered kobolds personally, so it's hard to tell if this is definitely a kobold, but based on what you've heard already of kobolds sneaking around down here, it seems to fit the bill.
And so, do I learn anything about it from observing its corpse?
Not with an 11, but what you can do is a recall knowledge on it, which would be an arcana for this type of creature. So this is basically just how much your character knows about kobolds.
I'll tell them that I'm pretty sure I am pretty sure it's a kobold. So, and I would ask if anybody has any knowledge of these creatures because I have never fought them before. So
Yes.
that's opening the door if anybody else wants to roll an Arcana check.
Yeah,
'cause
so
I'm not
whoever
very-
has the highest arcana can also be aided by somebody else if they wanted to get another +2 to it.
I only have a +4 to Arcana. I don't know
I
what
have a
anybody else is.
+7.
Okay, then we'll help our tinkerer.
All right, so
Identify.
whoever would like to aid them can make an arcana check themselves, and if that check is a 20 or higher, Clara will then get a +2 to her roll for the arcana.
Isn't it like they can all, if they roll lower than that, it can add like a +1?
Yeah, so it, let me check the specific numbers.
Clara, would you mind if I helped you?
So it's actually a +1
mister.
bonus. If they hit the DC 20, it's a +1 bonus.
Clara, might I help you?
Okay. So, whoever's helping roll first, and then we'll see if we get the bonus.
Solus, are you helping?
But
I'm giving guidance.
Okay, so
okay.
guidance is a status bonus. Aid is a circumstance bonus, so those do stack if someone still wants to try and roll the aid.
Yeah, I'll do it. Sure. Where do I? Here. Okay.
So it doesn't hurt them. So, Clara, roll Arcana check with a +1 from guidance. So when you click on roll Arcana, it should pop up with a little thing. Okay, yep, you got it. Unfortunately, a 14 is, I believe that is 1 less than the DC you need. Yeah, to recall knowledge about a kobold is a DC 15.
So why do we need to recall this knowledge? I don't really.
Are you done poking the corpse of that thing yet? I know you Rangers are interested in things such as this, but, well, I don't like hanging out here too long.
Forgive me, I know you're not experienced with the standard practices in a hunt such as this, but knowing your enemy and what risks it poses to you gives us the greatest chance of success here.
As we start walking, Valefor's going to speak up and go, um, i- if it does, if it is in fact kobolds that are taking residence here, I do speak their tongue. I could try to reason with them before violence is a necessity.
The kobolds have a tongue. Well, that's good to know.
Don't get left behind, lads. Keep yourselves with the group.
All right, so as you head past the web-infested caves up further, I'll... Yeah. After like these web-infested caves, you see as the passageway leads deeper underneath the streets of Otari. It seems to be mostly natural, but it's clear that someone or something has worked to open the cavern and level out the floor, making the passage somewhat easily traveled, where a natural cave you would expect a lot more difficult terrain. As you move a bit further in, you do see a kind of crude barricade made from old wooden planks and a part of a barrel blocking the entrance off to a side tunnel, while a main passage continues off into the gloomy dark. And you guys can see this if you take literally like 5 more steps.
Okay. Also, I will point out that as we go forward, since I'm not tracking anything right now, I'm gonna have the bow drawn at the ready in case we run into any trouble.
Sure. So there's the barricade here, and then the main passage continuing on further.
Thos is just gonna like hold up a hand, and it's just gonna like start like flick his fingers and just have a flame in his hand, and then look back to I suppose Valefor would be the closest one to be like, well, I'm inclined to say let's go where they don't want us to go.
That would be fair.
So this is just another tunnel?
So over here is continuing on the passage. Over here is another passage, but it's been barricaded with like crude bits of wood and barrel and wrought iron.
Now, I'm gonna kind of get to the back of this cave to kind of, if anything comes out, I'll want to be ready to line up a shot. Solus, there is something worth considering with their strategies. Consider the caves we just went through. The giant spiders were consuming these kobold creatures. Perhaps this barricade was erected not to keep us out, but to keep something else in.
I'm just gonna look back at Coyote and just point over to the spiders that are 15 feet that way and say, you mean like how it's keeping those spiders in?
Those could be a new addition. They may have migrated here recently.
Also, like, it doesn't really look like you can get through there, so if they were on that side, how would they go through?
Is it fully plugged up?
Yeah, so the barricade is fully plugged up. If you want to like examine it further, you can give a perception check. But it is completely blocking passage into this side tunnel.
Well, I leave it to everyone else, but
I vote we go forward.
I am inclined to agree.
Good, it's an agreement
Sounds like a
then.
good idea to me.
I think anything
Very
we
well.
do that the only methods we have of getting past that barrier would also alert our targets of our presence as well. Something we must be concerned about.
Onwards then.
All right. Let me check something. Yeah, so you are able to continue moving on with, and you're all just moving on with your weapons drawn?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am.
I don't have my
Alright.
weapon out, but I have my dueling cape ready.
Sure.
My open hands.
I can't move forwards. Oh, there we go. It's taking a while.
Might just be a little bit of server lag.
Yeah.
Alright, let us know if we had to stop.
So you can get up to about here without conflict if you want, and then I'll just tell you what you see. So as you continue moving down the passageway, you do see off to the you see as it continues forward, and then off to the side seems to be a bit more of a sculpted passageway, whereas so far it has been natural and then just cleared out a little bit to make travel easier. You can see that the stonework has been cut into tiles here, and there is a like creaky wooden door sitting on rusty hinges, closed to this chamber ahead.
Clara would run ahead. Oh, do they see the chamber? Or they see that it's like a room below?
Yeah, so
We do
you can see that there is something further that way, that like the tunnel continues down that way, as well as there is the door over there.
What do we think?
Part of me thinks this may be the storeroom where they keep getting all the food.
I would just kind of put my finger to my lips and make like the shushing motion as they are saying this, and yeah. What kind of armor is everybody wearing?
Leather.
I have a heavy armor breastplate.
Studded leather armor.
Anybody who can move quietly, come with me. I will investigate what is behind this door.
Oh wait, no, my breastplate is medium.
All right, so I will say this is about a 10-foot ledge, so it will take an athletics check to climb up it.
Who's wearing? If Valordos is wearing heavy armor, you're probably loud, so I would just turn to you and kind of like nod to the cliff and say, "Can you give me a boost?"
What's this thing?
Notice immediately, like, kind of get in your space and get on a knee with my hands out.
Can he give me any kind of advantage on this, like any kind of bonus?
Yeah, it's like the aid athletics.
Oh,
I
but
assume.
does he also have to roll athletics then?
Yeah, so anybody who's trying to get up has to roll athletics. Sorry, I was
No, but
checking a
I'm
note.
saying
Like, if
I
I'm
want him to
aiding
help
him.
me up. Like, I want him to give me a boost up. Does he have to roll for that, or if he's there, can I just get the boost?
Because this is something that's simple enough, you would just get a +2 circumstance bonus to your athletics check.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if it's something that 2 people can do relatively easily, it's a DC 10 check, so you are able to get up, no problem.
That wasn't me.
Vale 4 is able to get up, no problem.
Oh wait, hold on. Athletics, right?
Yes.
Athletics.
I
And
almost
you'll
did
have a
acrobatics.
+2 to it.
Oh my god.
That
thank
gets you. Alright, so
you. Dude,
yeah.
why can't I roll in Pathfinder? What
you
the
were
fuck?
able
like
to
You were about
boost
to
up,
grab the
no
top
problem.
of the ledge, and I just pushed you the rest of the way up to get a grip.
I'm too short. Okay.
Considering my guy is... Actually, I didn't make him too tall. I said he was 6'4".
It's taller than me.
Just make sure Solus doesn't go too far. He's all the light we have currently.
I will just stand where I am and be like, I'm here to provide light for both parties. So I'll
Alright.
just stay exactly where I am.
Well, I can see if anyone comes this way because I can see in the dark. So I'll watch this way.
Yeah, if it's
And
dark on the other side of the door, I
actually,
won't be able to see shit.
Clara, with you stepping forward, I think you can actually see something.
Also, absolutely
Oh.
taking him with me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So, faintly, you are able to just see a little bit. They don't seem to have noticed you, but you do see like a large room. It almost looks like an old, like, abandoned storeroom for the fishery above. And at the far side, you can make out what might have been a cage or cell at some point, but is now full of crates and barrels. And 4 lizard-like, or actually, I think you can only see 3. 3 lizard-like creatures the size of human children are clustered around the door to the cell, prying it open.
Be careful, there might be a 4th one in there.
Yeah, when she sees those lizard creatures, she's gonna turn and grab, like, full-on Fender, because he's right there, and she's gonna be like, there's people over there, or, like, lizard thingies over there, but, like, kind of whisper it, you know, to not be as, like, hopefully they don't notice her.
Sure, give me a quick stealth check.
And
Oh, she's
I
horrible at that.
don't think that I would have noticed this, so I would have moved up quietly, and I was gonna try and quietly open this door to see if I could see anything on the other side. Like, crack it open to see if there's any light.
The second you grab me, you like topple me over by pulling me too hard. My breastplate just starts clanging.
You see, Clara and stealth never go together.
Like, what's the matter, Clara? What's happening?
Somehow, luckily, based on these notes, a 7 is still successful for where you are.
Yes!
Damn.
They
Okay.
seem very preoccupied with trying to get this cage, or like this cell door open. They did not hear you, even as you kind of stumble around a little bit in surprise.
Can
Thank you for the
I
info,
do
Clara.
the stealth check to try
Yeah,
and peek
so-
this door open?
You can give me a stealth check to just slightly open the door as quietly as you
Okay.
can.
This is my best skill. All I need is like a 9 or
you
an
can
8
also
or higher. And I'll
yeah, you can also do thievery as well. So it would be stealth
I'd
or
rather not.
thievery.
I'd rather not. I'd rather
I mean,
just do
fair.
stealth. Normal, trained dex. Okay. Jesus Christ! A fucking
You suck.
5.
So
I can't roll in Pathfinder.
as you push open the door, it is so like ancient and a little bit waterlogged that even despite your best efforts, it creaks a little bit. But you do see as it opens to reveal a ruined chamber. But you're not able to see all that far into it, given the lack of light.
I want to stop for a second and see if I can hear anything in there. I'm going to turn my ear to the room and see if I can hear anything coming from inside.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
How do you actually roll perception? Because it's not on the list.
It's
Yes,
on
it
your
is.
main.
So go to your main. Go to the. Like
It's
the
actually
left.
it's always on the left side.
But that I can roll initiative. But oh wait, oh it's right
Just
above.
just
right
above
above.
it, it says perception.
Got it. There we go. Finally, a good roll. 24.
You yeah, so you cannot hear anything actually. Like, it is
Okay.
completely silent from in here. What you can hear, now that you've kind of attuned to just the quiet noises, is you can hear Clara speaking with Fender, and you can hear the faint sounds from the passageway below of what sounds like... It basically sounds like grunting as something tries to pry something open.
I would
After
turn to-
regaining my balance from Clara
I'm gonna
hastily getting me over, I'm gonna say up
Close
to
the door.
the 4.
actually. I guess I don't have to. There's nothing in
I
there.
guess the
I'll please
3
get
that
over.
are up there.
I'm
Nice.
gonna motion to the
All right,
2
which
that are up
one
here.
of Vinny and Nick has
Yeah.
the other muted?
I was just about to ask that.
What? I don't.
Nick and Vinny, you have been talking over yourselves and over each other, and you do not seem to notice.
Oh, hold on. I might just be getting
You-
an input lag.
Do you not have? Do you have me muted?
The fact that Vinny did not respond to you makes me feel like it's a yes.
I literally wasn't here. I just left to reset it.
Oh, okay.
Vinny left and came back.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. It might be coming in slow. Like I might be getting the audio late.
Nick, say something.
Hello? Do you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I do. Now I do at least.
You heard of me?
Yeah. So
And
I don't know.
Nick, you can hear Vinny, right?
Yeah, I've been able to hear him.
Okay, cool. So, you know what? Let's go with Fender first. What would you like to say or do?
After Clara came to me to warn me about what I cannot see in the dark, I'm going to look up to the ledge and say, you three up there, I think we've got problems down here. A couple of them by Clara's mentioned. If you come back, you should get ready.
What are you looking at? What's going on?
Can you see in the dark, little one?
He should be able to.
Oh no, not you, Clara. I know you can.
The two of them go down. I will kind of stand. I'll stay up here on the ready. So, in case anything happens, I can start taking them out from above.
Actually, asking the prince if he can see in the dark.
Oh, yeah. It looks. I can't see a color, but I can see.
Be very useful in this fight then. Are we gonna try and take a stealthy approach, or are we just gonna run in and hope for the best? Anyone?
I'm not.
Yes,
I can probably barely hear you because I'm up. So I'm waiting for them to go down.
I will say, if we're gonna go attack them, give us all like the 2 minutes to get down, but that might also just alert them that we're here. So, actually,
It's only a 10-foot drop, so you would be able to make it without a roll. It's just a roll to see how stealthily you can do it.
Then you guys just do it one at a time. So Brian, you go first, see if you can get down. Then Connor goes, and then I'll go last.
Prince, can you get out of the way?
Clara, as this
Yes,
is
sir.
happening, Clara's gonna like step up a few feet just to watch to see if it looks like any of them like turn while they're trying to get down, so that she can be like alerting them if like they turn their direction that way.
So far, they seem extremely preoccupied on just trying to get this like cage open.
Okay. Justin, how the hell did you get up here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It
Someone said get out the way, and I just kind of moved my thing. Sorry
yeah.
about that.
An 11 is enough to not notify them. So Valfor, you were able to kind of shimmy down the small ledge without any issue and stay quiet enough to not alert them to your presence. Solus?
I like make a motion for someone to like come over to me and like extend my hands out, like trying to like catch them and guide them down gently.
Alright, Solus, I think you're up next.
all right. Stealth, right?
Stealth. Because you can get down without issue, it's just a question of how much noise you make while going down.
Oh God.
A 5 is lower than the DC to not alert them from this distance. And as you kind of like, you're shimmying down, you catch one of your feet on a loose foothold, and the rock kind of goes tumbling down below you, crashing into the floor. And as that happens, Clara and Prince, you see as these like small lizard-like beings wielding spears kind of just like turn around on a dime, point at you, and then start snarling and hissing. And with that, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Connor, we need to get light in there.
All right.
soon
Well,
as possible.
the snarling is the first that I knew something was there. So
So much for stealth.
28. That's a hell of an initiative roll.
Well, when I said something to Fender, then he told the rest of them, or the rest of you guys.
Oh, I must have not heard that part. Well, I haven't moved. I was just trying to get people down. But nobody accepted my help.
Fender, you're the last one. There we go. All right. Coyote, you're going to begin as I take a moment to find some more appropriate music.
I damn hope so. With a 28, if they beat me, I'd cry. I don't remember. Where do you see the range on a weapon? Like, is it in the inventory or is it under your actions?
For a ranged weapon, like my spear has it in the description. It says thrown 20 feet.
If you go to the
Okay,
inventory, it'll tell you. Range increment 100 feet for the longbow.
Got it. Okay. I'm hoping that they are within 100 feet, so I'm
The
gonna burn...
ruler is accurate. Oh, but you can't see, can you?
Can't see him. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to ready an action. So take 2 actions, and I'm going to ready an action to just take a shot at the first one that I can see.
Gotcha. Okay. Would you like to move with your third action?
I guess I'll just... because I gotta bring the badger down too and scooping him. Can he get down easily?
The badger... Yeah, the badger has a burrow speed, right?
Yes.
I would say that he can burrow... That's enough for him to, like, be able to climb through jagged rocks.
Okay, then the problem is I don't know how far away they are, but I'll move down just to here, just so I might have a slightly better line of sight into that room.
Okay.
I didn't give him a command, so he's not going to do anything.
Alright, and let's get this music updated.
Okay. Would be nice.
I have to listen to the Hollow Knight intro one more time. I'll keep listening to it.
It's a great intro.
Damn right.
Alright, so... Yeah, Coyote, you are taking one action to kind of move yourself down the cliff.
I already did my stuff, so you can have Justin go.
Alright. Prince George? Prince Gregory. Prince Gregory, what would you like to do? You actually can see them.
And they're over here.
And I know we were saying that everybody was having their weapons at the ready. Were you going to ready your hand crossbow or your rapier?
He had his rapier just out from the...
Okay, so it is an action to swap the active weapon to your crossbow if you would like to do that. Or, and I know you weren't here last time, so just a super quick overview. There is no move, action, bonus action in this. It's just you have 3 actions. In an action, you can attack, you can move up to your speed. There are a few other things that you can do, but basically if it's on your actions tab, you can do it. Every time you attack on your turn, the next attack takes a penalty to hit. So attacking 3 times is usually not the best way to go, because by the time you get to your third attack, it's taking a -10 to hit. But, so like right now, you have 3 actions. You can either like run up to them and try and rapier them. You can use an action to swap to your hand crossbow and attack that way. You can try and like intimidate or demoralize them. You just need to tell me what you want to do.
Quick clarification: is it one action to swap weapons? Because this could help. That could change what Justin might do.
It is.
Like, is it one action to swap, or is it one to stow it and then another one to draw it?
I think last time we decided that it was. Oh yeah, it's 1 to stow and 1 to draw.
But it's free to drop.
But it's free to drop. So you can drop the rapier and pull out the hand crossbow in 1 action, or you can sheath your rapier and pull out your hand crossbow as 2 actions and then attack with a 3rd.
But then I wouldn't be able to do the 3rd because I have to move with the 3rd.
The hand crossbow has a range of 60 feet. Are they more than
Oh.
60 feet from you?
Gotcha. I cannot tell.
they
I
are,
don't
so
actually
they're-
see anything on my page here.
There's you should refresh your screen then, because you have vision. I'm checking by your token. You should definitely be able to see. So the closest one is 75 feet away from you. Every time you go over your range, it is a -2 to hit. So if you were to shoot from here, it would be a normal attack -2 because it's out of your first level of range. If it was past 120 feet, then it would be -4, and so on and so forth.
Gotcha.
I really wish you guys were here because the little one is trying to get at Pepper, and Pepper just smacked the shit out of her. It was pretty funny.
Hell yeah. Get fucked, kidden.
Respect your elders.
That made Casey perk his head up. He says, "Is a cat suffering? My calling. It's here."
So he's gonna so it's a -2. You said -2, right?
It would be a
For every,
-2. It would be a -2 to hit at 75 feet.
All right, and then okay, he's gonna. Sure.
Or I mean, you could also like run up to them. I'm just trying to give you your options. I don't know what you would like to do.
If I do run up to them, it's gonna take.
So it would take all 3 of your actions to actually get in range because you have a speed of 25 feet. And you are
Okay.
70 feet to get within range of the nearest one.
Yeah.
But you could also, so you could either get up closer to them, you can swap over to your hand crossbow, you can do both. You can move and swap to your hand crossbow but not actually attack. You could move a little bit and then wait for them to get closer. It is up to you.
Okay, he's gonna be an idiot, and he's gonna draw his he already drew his what's called his rapier. He's gonna put his rapier up like, come on now, retainers, let's go! As he just charges forward all the way using
Oh,
his 3.
God.
Oh, okay, so you're using all 3 movements. Got it.
With his rapier out, just running forward.
At least you have an 18 AC.
Oh no.
All right. Unsurprisingly, that is background ambiance from Foundry. You can mute the tab if you don't like it.
Okay.
So,
I
as
was curious.
as the toy that you picked up just a few minutes ago charges forward towards them, Clara, you are able to see as the first of the kobolds takes a step forward and decides to start stabbing. He has a spear. He's gonna use it. He misses the first one and then tries one more time to hit.
Uh-oh.
Actually critting with a
Oh.
nat 20 on the die.
No, not a toy.
Wait,
No, his
what does a
suffering is
parry
going
do?
to-
Parry. Is that?
Can you parry?
It's one my what's it called my dueling parry is my class feat.
Yeah, so a dueling parry is something that you can do on your turn. It is not a reaction, it is an action that gives you a +2 bonus to your AC until the next turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so there are like feats that you can probably get later on that are more of what you would think of as a parry, but the dueling parry is specifically you do it on your turn, and it's as if you were like raising a shield, basically.
Understood.
All right. So this kobold just kind of comes up and stabs into your new toy friend's stuffing, and you just see as like a little bit of the white stuffing kind of bleeds out from him. And then
I don't think I do see that.
Well, Clara sees that.
Laura's just screaming.
The next one is also going to step up and start attacking at him, and that'll hit. Jesus.
He's getting stabbed.
They're so much better at rolling than we are.
Then he's going to attack one more time, critically missing as he kind of like jams his spear into the ground behind Prince Gregory. But Prince Gregory, being just a small children's toy, is seeming quite the bit worse for wear now that 2 actual spears made for warfare have pierced his body.
Again, why we had the actual plush doll run in first.
It wasn't
I
our
didn't have him
decision.
do
It
that.
wasn't our decision.
High initiative order. Clara, what would you like to do as you see your new friend getting disemboweled?
God, save him. But she's not gonna run all the way in. She ain't that brave. So she's gonna move there. And then she's gonna attempt to overdrive. How do I roll this?
Please don't kill yourself.
It is a crafting check.
Overdriver.
God damn.
So close.
Okay, so that just means nothing happened.
Yeah, normal failure is nothing.
But I could still try again, right? I don't have my 1 minute cooldown. That's only on a critical
Only
fail,
on a
right?
critical fail or on a critical success. You can't use it for 1 minute.
Okay, cool. And then as my last action, I am going to say, "Come on, Jerry, let's go help." And then Jerry's gonna also just follow up, and
He
He's
does
just
get
basically gonna-
2 actions with your 1 command if you would like to move him again.
I know, but I don't really want to throw him in there.
That's fair.
But it went so well last time.
I mean, it did.
He also doesn't have dark vision, does he?
I don't know, because I think I see what. But when I have him selected, I still can. He doesn't. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
doesn't.
Well, when you have him selected, you always see what you can see as Clara.
Yeah, so he's basically just bumbling through the dark to catch me, and that's gonna be
You
his.
bumbler. You bumbler. You
Like
bumbler.
he gets to this corner, and I'm like, okay, good, stay there, hold on, and then that's gonna be the turn.
Alright, Sullus, you are the only source of light for this ragtag group of heroes. What would you like to do as you hear Clara screech as her new best friend gets disemboweled?
It's movement for an action, right? One action, I can do it repeatedly.
One action is move up to your speed. You can do that up to 3 times.
Oh, fuck. Do they get a minus for moving through area they don't see?
I think you
We're moving
might.
towards light.
I think you might have. It might be difficult terrain to move in the dark.
Bah.
What?
I can see that guy.
Oh, okay. So yes, give me that. Give me that ready to attack roll.
So, okay, this is gonna sound a little weird. I can see him, even though I am in darkness. That doesn't affect me, right? Because I can see him.
You can see the target. That's what matters.
Dope.
You know your bow well enough to have muscle memory on where things are. You don't have to like see your arrows. You can just feel it.
I can't shoot unless I'm looking at the bow. So burn my reaction, and I guess I'll just do a standard strike +7. Nice. Not a critical hit, which is a shame. But oh, was there a little arrow animation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep getting error messages when it pops up, but this time I saw it. So.
Oh god, they're pushing up their time schedule.
Are
Let's
you
see.
kidding me? Well, I think that's 1 damage. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I didn't.
You did it.
Give me my health back. I meant to do it to the target.
Yeah, so while you are in the darkness, if you don't have dark vision, all terrain is difficult terrain. So you do move at half speed if you can't see. And that includes all of the area up until you're in the light radius.
Gotcha.
Wait, why did Vinny take 1 damage?
I did that by accident because it applies to the token you have selected, and I had myself selected. I thought it meant to the one you had targeted.
Yeah, so
Did the kobold take the point of damage I did?
now it has.
There we go. Well, we maintain the tradition of Pat's a better archer than me, but I got my attack off, so.
Yeah, so as Solus kind of steps forward, you're able to see the first of these kobolds, and now seeing them fully grown, you do recognize these as kobolds, even though you haven't personally interacted with them before. You've seen what they look like through your studies of prey, and you let loose an arrow immediately, and it does hit it. Being far enough away and still partially obscured, it's not a critical hit, but you're able to gouge out a chunk of its arm. Solus, we're back to you.
Can I... Isn't the rules that I can prepare an action for certain criteria here too?
You can ready an action. It costs 2 actions to do a readied action, basically.
Then never mind. In that case, bloop. Demoralize the 1 kobold I can see.
All right, so give me that intimidation check. Unfortunately, that just barely fails as it kind of looks at you. It looks confused for a second and then just points at you and starts laughing.
Damn. Left so hard he broke his mic.
Can you not hear me anymore?
You cut out. For me, you cut out immediately.
All right, Solus, anything else?
That's 3 actions.
All right, Valerdos. You can now see on the edge of Solus's light your puppet friend hurt, as well as a kobold that is looking to get hurt.
Well, I'm going to move my speed twice and then raise my shield because I can't really do anything about that.
I mean, fair.
Unless I want to move and just try to use my bait. You know what? Yeah, I will just move all the way up to next to it because I can't see past that. I still can't see these things, but
you can hear them.
I know they're there and I know they're attacking him, so I'm just gonna stand next to him and try to just act big.
Fair enough. Fender, what would you like to do?
So moving costs 10 feet of movement if you can't see?
While you're in the dark, each block is 10 feet of movement, yes.
Oh, okay. Actually, if that's the case... Oh, if I use all 3 of my movement, then yeah, I can still get here.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So
does it just get me into the light?
Yeah, so it's 20 feet in the difficult terrain, and then everything else you can see.
Okay. And I'll use a second movement. So 5, 10, 15, excuse me, 25. And I can see exactly one thing in here, so I'm going to attack it with my spear. Throw my spear in it.
You did it.
Yeah.
I threw my spear.
Wait.
Didn't hit.
It did not hit.
I threw it.
A 7 will definitely not hit.
And that's.
I mean, these things have an AC of 46, so.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's Pathfinder. It's possible.
And that's my third action. So.
All right. So yeah, you run forward and chuck a spear. but you're more focused on getting forward at the beginning, and you're not able to find purchase with the weapon. This one is going to...
Oh, yes.
No, no, no!
I can see him.
Our new party member!
So this one, now flanking Prince Gregory, is going to attack. Oh, that should be a... I forgot to set you as flat-footed. And then it is going to attack you one more time. Missing again. As Prince Gregory, after being stabbed for the first time in your life by something other than a sewing needle, you realize how terrible that is, and you do your best to not get stabbed again.
Does he have pain receptors?
That is up to Justin. Valefor, what would you like to do?
Finally. So he had this plan when there was light. So I'm going to finally summon my Drake right here.
Big boy.
When I changed his token, he went back to being bigger than the normal size.
Oh, because he's medium, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
His token's just big.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh.
Thank you. And when I summon him, it's 3 actions, but the Drake gets an action for free. So
Okay.
he's just gonna run up as far as he can. So 5. Oh wait, I still.
And it actually gets dark vision, so it does not
Yeah.
need to worry about the difficult terrain.
15, 25, and that's my turn.
All right. The last of the Kobold Warriors. Oh, Justin, you can't just walk around. You
Oh,
can't.
wait.
Walking out. Sorry, I was typing it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you had your thing selected and it
did
just
I
started moving. I moved you back. I moved you back.
WASD, I think.
I moved you back.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Also, Coyote sees as like, where like in the darkness suddenly just like a sigil starts glowing, because the Drake and I have a sigil that glow when I summon him
Gotcha.
through my shirt as well. It cannot be obstructed.
Yeah, so the last of the kobolds steps up and stabs twice at Prince Gregory, just barely nicking him with the first one and being dodged on the second hit, as Prince Gregory is imitating what it would be like if he did actually feel pain, which he doesn't. And you can all see, like, actually, give me a performance check just for the fun of it, Justin.
Okay.
I want to see how good you are at faking pain. You see as he's getting like you see as he's getting like stabbed, and he just goes, ooh, that one really hurt. I'm in a lot of pain. I wonder if I'm gonna die soon. Oh no.
He is. He is gonna die soon.
And like, he objectively is. He just got stabbed
looks
repeatedly. He's like barely being stitched together still, but he's just like, oh no, this definitely hurts. I wish this was not happening to me. Coyote, what would you like to do in response to that
First
exclamation?
action, Hunt Prey. I've already hit the one that's a little bit farther back, so I'm gonna see this through. So he is now my prey.
All right.
Second action is going to be my hunted shot. So it's gonna be 2 attacks against him as normal. So here's hoping I can continue rolling above 10. My expectations are low, but I will try nonetheless. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Unfortunately, a 13 is not going to hit with the first one. Give me a second attack with the multi-attack penalty. That'll hit. That will hit.
All right. And now, so this isn't gonna roll it. So I roll an extra D8 on top of this because
it's
he's now
hunted.
my hunted prey. Yep. And it's the first attack. So I forgot to check that off. So I roll 1D8. 13 total damage.
You let loose this shot, and it just goes straight through the kobold's skull as it drops dead onto the ground.
And I kind of lean into Valefor, who I'm kind of like shooting over his shoulder right now because I'm like using him as a balance, and I would be like, one down.
All right, you do have one more action.
I do. So I didn't get a response, so I'll ask you directly. If something has a low light vision, does that negate the difficult terrain from being in darkness?
Low light vision only applies to dim light.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use my third action to command Badger to start moving down. So he gets 2 actions. So that's 1 to go forward. So that what is that? 10 feet?
10 feet so far, yeah.
How much movement does it take him to get like all the way like down to the level I'm on?
It's an extra 5 feet for going down the ledge. So it would be 15 feet to get to you.
Okay, so that would be 25.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use his second action to continue moving. So 5, so 10, 20.
Yeah.
What?
No, you corrected yourself. Yeah, you corrected yourself.
So 10, 20, and then can he still go here? Because he has 25 feet of movement? Like, how does the halving work?
I would say that he can get there, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm just going to have him start moving up so he can get in there and help. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Prince Gregory, you have been disemboweled. It does not actually hurt. What would you like to do?
My stuffing. So Prince Gregory is going to attempt to retaliate, but first he's going to activate his class feature of like the dueling parry.
Okay, so click dueling parry on your thing because it should automatically like add your +2. Yeah.
Okay, and then from there he is going to then attack. Let's say who attack first?
I don't know why that's not going. It's fine.
I'll just attack this guy. Target. Okay, he's targeted. Sorry about that.
So, yeah, give me a
rapier.
There we go. Make sure you do that from the action, not from the inventory.
My bad. Sorry. Actions.
If you click on your token in the top left, there should be something that says strikes.
Click on my token. Top left.
Like in the top left of Foundry.
Strikes. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So you'll see like a make sure that you can see the right strike, which would be your rapier. If you can't see it, then I would just... You can also just do it from your character sheet.
Yeah, see it.
Alright, yeah, that will hit. And this is the one below you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are able to kind of like stab back with your rapier after this thing stabbed you, and you are able to hit it far more deeply than it was able to strike you, even with your like tiny little rapier. You have one action left. What would you like to do?
He's probably just going to attempt to continue hit with his attack.
Alright, so
So he's
do
gonna
the same thing,
stab
but
once
where
more.
it says MAP -4, or -5, do that one this time.
MAP -5.
Or if you're doing
Um,
from the top left, it would be...
So I have the attack open right now.
yeah, so when you
I see it's
click on it,
modified dexterity trained.
I can't see
Go
your
to
screen.
actions.
Go
You
to
have
actions. Yeah, go to
go
actions
right.
on your... It's the second tab on your character sheet.
Okay. I see actions.
So where it says
Oh,
rapier,
okay.
it should
I
say...
understand now.
Yeah, MAP stands for multi-attack penalty.
Gotcha.
You're fine. You were supposed to have your hammer out anyway at the start of combat. So no worries. Alright, yeah, you hit again, so let's see that damage.
Okay, well, that has a duration.
I did not. Wait, the fuck?
You had yourself targeted, I think.
Nice.
Me?
No,
That's me.
Fender hurt himself.
Ah!
Oh.
I tripped! I fell on my spear!
Fender hurts itself in its confusion.
Somebody help me.
But
Seriously,
yes.
Bird, I can do things.
So, Prince Gregory, you see as these things are just surrounding you and stabbing at you, and you just look this one down, stab it twice in rapid succession with your rapier, and watch as it falls dead in front of you.
I'll show you to mess with me.
And that will bring us to the next kobold, who I'm going to actually remove these just so that it doesn't look like there's a bunch and makes targeting hard. This one's going to step next to you, and actually, he's not going to move at all. He is going to attack from where he is. Missing on the first attack. Missing on the second attack because you did your dueling parry. And then... it's gonna try... It's not that bright. It's just gonna try and hit you a third time, and it misses again. Bringing us to Clara. What would you like to do?
Jerry's gone.
Jerry's gone.
What happened to Jerry? What did you
Oh,
do?
no. He was right here.
He was, yeah, he was here.
So,
He's dead.
he was there a sec... Just put him back.
Well, I tried, and now it's not his real token.
I don't know what you did. But it's fine for now. We'll figure that out later.
Okay. Clara's gonna walk up here, and she's gonna go bop, bop, bop.
Alright. This thing is flat-footed as it is now being flanked. Unfortunately, an 11 bop does not quite hit it.
Fuck that shit. Okay, well, last action, command Jerry to get his butt in here,
Double flat-footed.
and now Jerry's gonna bop. Why does it say Jerry has a +0 to hit?
I don't know.
Did his token get reset?
Yeah, it looks like everything on him got, reset, but...
Do you know what it's supposed to be?
It should be +6 to hit.
And just roll and add 6.
I just set it for his headbutt, so just do that. That's a crit!
Oh,
Specifically because it was flat-footed. Jerry is able to just, walk up to this thing and smash his head down onto it. Let's see that crit damage.
Nice.
As
Nice.
you see as just this mushroom robot walks forward, slams his metallic head onto the kobold, literally grinding it into a paste on the ground.
Oh my.
That's all my actions.
Solace, what would you like to do?
Well, step one.
Step 5 feet forward helps a little bit.
There we go. That is going to be actually. I'll go here, and that'll be my whole movement. And then I will target, snap my fingers. Oh.
Unfortunately, it is able to dodge out of the way at the last second as it sees this burst of flames kind of like flying towards it, and it's able to just barely dodge out of the way.
Turn.
Valerdos, you can now see the final of the kobolds that has attacked your stuffed friend. What would you like to do to it? One thing to note, because you do have the movement for it to be in the same movement action, if you can get... Yeah, that flanks it.
I got there. I figured that out. That'll help. The stars command I protect this creature.
That's a crit because you flanked it. Oh, Jesus Christ! That's a lot of damage!
What?
That's a lot of damage.
Wait,
Bah!
wait, how
Yeah.
did you do that with...
He rolled...
I got 11 damage
Yeah.
and it was a crit, so I did double.
Yeah, crits
Oh.
double the modifier as well in this.
Oh,
Crits just deal
okay.
double damage, there is no extra rolling.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you see as Valerdos just steps forward, raises his sword up, and slices through the kobold, just like straight through. It's like butter. That's the end of initiative. As you just fucking annihilate these kobolds. With that, everybody can give themselves, I believe it is 80 experience. Yep, everybody gets 80 XP.
Were we supposed to get XP for the other fights too?
Yeah, we got
You should have been
120
at
for the first fight.
120 before this session started.
Okay.
And I just like wipe the blood off my sword and just go, Solus, if you could help us illuminate this room.
Question. Is this supposed to be a wall?
So this is all wall. It's not like wall, it's like cage.
Okay, just wanted
Like,
to make sure that
you-
it was
you can
acceptable for
see
me
through
to
it.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
if not, I would not move further than I
no,
am right now.
it's like iron bars, so you can see through it. And as you kind of look through, so just like kind of taking stock after the battle, you can see that some of the kobolds were more than just their spears. They were also carrying like dried fish stolen from the fishery. It doesn't seem that these are completely to blame for all of the thefts, considering that there is more fish that have gone missing from the fishery than the weight of these 4 kobolds combined. But they definitely seem to be a part of it. And then you can also see this kind of like locked steel cell. So if anybody has a set of thieves' tools, they can try a thievery skill check to unlock the door. Otherwise, if you want to just try and break it open.
Wait a minute. First things first. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it my all. on our new
Ah,
party
yes.
member, the prince, because he's severely, at least from what I can tell, severely injured. There's a lot of fluff around, you know.
more of
As
a
he
visual
goes and picks up the fluff
injury.
off the ground.
I need to
And
do
just
a
kinda
quick check on how poppets work because I believe you do need a specific feat to be able to. Yeah, so this is a construct. So I don't believe that you can treat wounds a construct. You have to do a crafting.
I was so close to taking the crafting feat.
So Clara,
Wait, can I do it?
Clara,
Can I do it,
yeah.
Jeremy?
So Clara can do a repair check on him with crafting.
Yeah, healing toys is a little out of my experience range.
So I just roll a crafting check. Is
So
that
roll
what
the
I'm-
crafting check.
What is positive energy?
Positive energy is like radiant energy.
Where's my
Okay.
craft?
Healing magic.
I think that's the only thing like that poppets can be healed by. Like that's not like the crafting thing. Because I was looking in the
Okay.
thing.
A 21 is a standard success, so that is 2d8 healing.
Not bad.
So Clara, roll 2d8.
Wait, it's not you restore 5 hit points to the item plus additional 5 per proficiency.
Oh, right. Yep, I was thinking treat wounds. Yep, this is
I'm trained.
it's just a flat 10 for you.
Yeah.
Which actually does bring you almost back to full.
Nice.
So you may want to gauge when you want to run in like that. Don't want to see you die.
Yes, next time, let the ones with the shield go first.
Ah, you're right. You're right. You know, I'm new to having retainers, so I'll let you guys handle all the hard stuff.
Banner.
Yes, and
Yes, the stars will keep us safe. However, steel is also a good way to stay safe.
Perhaps we should let him stay there until he learns a few more manners.
I'm not entirely familiar with your biology, but I think you may have dropped this, and I just handed him a button I found on the floor.
Oh, thank you.
I think that
He
may
takes a
have
look.
been your eye.
Oh dear God.
Falling
Takes
apart
some
as
kind
soon
of,
as he joins the
Does
party.
this thing have like eyesight?
His
Somehow.
toy site.
Were
Toy
any of the
site.
kobolds carrying anything?
So they each were basically just wearing very thin scraps for clothes as opposed to any armor. They had some pretty shitty makeshift spears, as well as each of them had like a little, like in like one of their pockets, they had some dried fish that they had clearly been snacking on. But that seems to be about the extent of what they had.
Clara, I can't see the end of this. Is there anything else to this cage?
I just see a bunch of crates.
Well, if
That's-
there's nothing over here, we should at least secure this area before, well, trying to get the fish back.
It could be worth considering. There was that empty room we had passed on that small cliff previously. Perhaps we should investigate that as well to see if any of the stolen resources are in there.
Door.
Well, I'm more concerned with the one we know is already empty. Perhaps we should check that first.
Oh, why were the kobolds in here?
They were
They were
trying to
trying
break
to-
into this cage.
The kobolds were concerned with what was in here. It may be the resources that the inn was trying to protect.
But why would the kobolds are supposed to be the ones that stole it? Why wouldn't
Right,
they have
they're-
access?
They're trying to steal more, I suppose.
From what Clara saw initially, it sounds like to get in there, like to get in that room, should have been easy for them because they should be storing things in there. I don't think the tavern is storing things in this cave.
Perhaps the answer is a bit more political. Systems of governance are often split where the few control the means while
Solus,
us
Solus, it's a
commoners
toy.
struggle. Perhaps it
toy.
is the work of some kobold ruler who has taken control of all the fish and is taking it away from all the other kobolds. Perhaps we are, in fact, doing a service by eliminating this form of oppression from them.
I
Now we're actually all
suppose you
together.
can't oppress people if those people are dead, so...
I have
Come
no
now.
idea what he just said, but I agree.
It is a holy crusade to break these kobolds of their shackles. We must find their leader and kill them.
I'm gonna let
Anyway, when we all actually get together, Valeforge is gonna speak up and go, that's not his voice. By the way, everyone, this is Anima.
Oh my.
I think that
That's
this creature we may be looking for more things like, well, like this. If my knowledge of these creatures is to be trusted, there may be something more draconic deeper within these tunnels that they may be bringing all this fish and food to. That is our true quarry.
Indeed. I suppose we'll just have to find out.
Then we must make the decision, as a tribe would. Do we continue going forwards, or do we go back to the door we found previously?
I imagine we'll have to go to both at some point. Might as well continue forwards for now.
Do
Still
any
curious
disagree?
as to what the kobolds were trying to get, but if it's just fish and other foods and other meager supplies,
You can't really
I suppose we
tell.
could just keep going.
Yeah, you can't really tell yet because it is all closed barrels and crates. None of it has been opened, so you're not sure exactly what's in there.
I mean, if we're not interested in any of that, I say we keep moving forward. As long as everybody's in good health.
I agree.
Alright, we'll come back for some of the stuff later.
Zach, real quick, I gave my Drake dark vision, but it's not working, or at least I can't see with it.
It's probably the same thing with Lizzie, where your vision is also going to
Well,
apply to
no,
your Drake.
How much range is the dark vision? Because you set it as dark vision, but you didn't give it a range.
Well, I gave it a range and then it didn't do anything, so I just took it away.
It has to be a
doesn't say,
range.
It just says dark vision.
Well, I need you to find out what the range is for its dark vision.
Literally in the description of the Dragon Eidolon, it just senses dark vision. That's
Okay.
it. No.
But
range.
like, go to Archives of Nethys and find it.
Prevent relying on one person for light. I'm going to actually light a torch. Do my flint and steel.
All right. Let me find where torch is. Okay, so that is
Yeah, it doesn't say.
2020. All right, so that is the torch on Fender.
Put away my shield for now. I'll carry my spear and a torch. Need to be able to see.
Give me 1 second. Casey's like freaking out.
Okay. How long ago was that picture taken? Let's see.
What picture?
Of Clara, I guess.
Oh, that was
Last year.
Halloween 2021.
yes.
Ah, okay. Neat. Getting real into the character.
You see, I came up with that costume literally the night before.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna use the time to get thing to eat.
All right.
You good?
Yeah. Trying to find the dark vision for the Drake now.
Great.
Oh, it might be 60 feet. I just found something that said that.
Okay. We're just gonna do 60 feet for now, and we can always fix it another time.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is everybody going to do? Are you moving to the previous room for that door that you found? Are you trying to open the crate? Are you just moving forward?
I think we're moving forward.
All right. Veil 4 is all the way back. Is that intended? Oh, wait. There's two Veil
I think it might be a
4s.
second token.
I'm getting rid of...
Because I'm actually right here.
Yeah, I got rid of your other Veil 4.
Your image.
Clara's gonna grab or loop arms with the prince and say, "Don't you do that next time! Get behind me!" and like shove him behind her.
Okay, but I'm supposed to lead the way. That's what a good leader's supposed to do, you know?
Perhaps the man with the shield should go first.
All
Does
right.
the other man with the shield want to stay in the back and protect, or do you want to come up with me?
Well, currently I actually don't have a shield. I have a light.
Ah.
I could just equip the shield if you want me at the front. Solus, you could stay a little further back, I suppose.
Oh yeah, didn't
I lit a torch.
Valifor have a torch too?
Yeah, but do they like lose their do they
I think
burn
they
out?
burn for like 2 hours.
Just hand.
Oh, gotcha.
Just
Yeah,
quote
then
unquote.
I would still have it.
All right. So let me... You have a torch now, too. All right. So, as you open the door, you reveal a short hallway with smooth walls of worked stone, with a door at either end. Though the door at the far end from where you are is closed. The floor is filled with... the floor is tiled with large square stone tiles. And I need everybody to give a perception check.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't. Where are we?
Another 28. This
Yeah.
perception is the only thing I can roll.
And it's a net... Yeah, like, you get the net 20s on these. So...
Where's perception again?
It's to the left on any tab on your sheet. All the way to the left, it should say perception right under your AC.
Gotcha. I was looking at the proficiencies. I'm like, why
Yep.
don't I see it?
All right, so, Coyote, you are able to immediately notice as you like look in. You being a skilled hunter have been trained to kind of like mark out territories and terrains and see what's weird, like what's unique about them, and you immediately see the square tile closest to the northern door almost looks as if it's a little bit loose. And you've seen things like this in more urbanized hunts in the past. It looks as if it's trapped.
Alright, none of you go forwards. All of you, step aside. If I get closer, can I try and identify, like, where, like, what the trap
So,
is?
it's
and
this tile.
like,
You can see that.
Which one?
This one. The one I'm pinging.
Ah, cool. No, I can't.
Yeah, we can't see that far.
Oh.
We
You have
see
noticed nothing.
here.
Well,
I
bad.
I
but
guess as we start
it's
moving
this
in,
tile.
I will
Yeah,
note
as
that
you
and stop everybody.
you find this once Solus moves in.
Does Clara see it? She
Clara-
sees that tile.
Clara did not get a 20 or higher on her perception check, so no.
So, is there any kind of check I can do to identify, like, the type of trap, like, what it might do, or anything like that? Like, would there be, like, an investigation, potentially?
Yeah, so now that you're able...
Okay.
Actually, it would be either a... would either be thievery or just another perception.
Can I do another perception then to see if I can figure anything else, anything information out about it?
Yeah.
Like specifically, and also to see if there's any like other traps that it could be connected to, I guess. All right, let's. 17.
Yeah, so you look and it definitely seems to be some sort of a pressure plate. And while looking at like the walls and the ceilings, you can see a small hole in the ceiling. And you conclude that if someone were to trigger the pressure plate, the ceiling above it, something would happen with that. You don't know exactly what, but there does seem to be some sort of connection there.
All right, all of you going forwards. Solus, if you go first, you must be careful. The stone tile above us, it is set up. It is trapped in a manner I have seen in ancient temples before. Ruins from time beyond. These creatures must be expecting hostiles to come through their territory. Stepping on that stone will activate some kind of mechanism from the ceiling. Make sure we all avoid it.
Who's the
And
strongest?
Why? Don't step
We
on
have a body in the other room. Let's just throw it onto the tile and fall back.
it.
Noise might alert anything that lies beyond this hallway, though.
Yes, I would not recommend it. There is also the chance that it could be connected to some kind of system that will alert the denizens of this tunnel to our presence. It would be better to remain unseen for the time being.
I have more faith in us triggering it with a throw than us all avoiding it.
Just don't step on it.
You can also try to disable it if you would like.
Ooh!
It is a big stone tile. I assure you, we can walk around it.
Me.
I don't know. Your character just stepped on it. It looks like.
It's not that one. It's this one.
Okay.
Me. As Clara pushes
No.
it to everyone and like grabs out her tinker's tools.
Wait. There is no need. There is plenty of room on the side. If you are to fail, it could trigger whatever effects are caused by this trap. I would advise against it. We know where it is. It is simple enough to avoid.
Are you sure we'll all be able to get around it?
Is there enough room to walk around it?
The only one that might struggle is the Drake.
I mean,
Even
but
that,
it's
like,
still
yeah,
medium,
you should.
right?
It's still medium. You should all be able to get around it as long as you're careful.
Okay. So, yeah, I think if we move slowly one at a time, we should be able to. Unless you have the utmost confidence that you can disable this quietly, I suggest that we simply avoid it.
This is where I would just see Kai grab Clara's shoulder and be like, "Honey, you know, like you can't do it. Like you're not confident enough. You're not good enough. Like don't risk it." And she would just like slump back behind the rest of the group.
Kai is not here. Solus is gonna say, Clara, you have value. You can do it if you want to.
No, I don't want to mess it up. It's okay.
Laura, we don't need to blow up the trap.
I will
Clara's
watch
never
over you all.
blown up anything in her life. What do you mean?
I will watch over you to ensure you all step carefully around it and nobody makes a misstep. If you go one at a time, I will direct you the best I can.
Somebody go control the puppet.
Is it okay, friends?
Gregory, we can go around it. Puts
He
the
should have
body down.
Gregory should have, being the smallest amongst us, should have the easiest time doing so.
But we need the body, right? As he's still struggling, trying to
In
pull
fact,
it.
Gregory may be light enough, he may not set the trap off in the first place.
Can someone just pick Gregory up and throw him over?
How about we just start walking around?
I'm waiting for you guys to go. I've been saying this the whole time, and nobody's going.
Yeah. With knowledge of where the tile is and Coyote guiding you, you are all able to easily step around the pressure plate. And having successfully avoided the trap, you each get 8 experience.
Oh,
Cool.
As you move into as you move through the northern door into a much larger chamber.
Justin, please move forward one more, so I can get in.
In it, 2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands, palms up. In front of this statue is a stone altar holding 9 golden coins. As you enter, a voice booms out from the statue. Those who have taken Computer Science and Algorithms 101, please step away from this puzzle. For the rest of you, in my hands, I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it, using only 2 judgments, and receive my blessing.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck, I hate these things.
Alright, I'm
Delicious dies.
legitimately just going to stand out of this one.
Delicious falls over.
Yes.
You can absolutely do the puzzle. I just know that you know the answer.
No,
I'm
I
not gonna
wanted
fault you for knowing something.
Wait,
I did
hold
know
on.
it, but I forgot it.
Say it again.
So there are 9. So it's this statue over here, which I think you guys actually have to walk forward a little bit to see properly because of light.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so you see a statue with 9 golden coins in front of him. And he, you press the little play again button on the statue and it says, "In my hands, I judge the value of all wealth, rising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing." And I'm actually going to put this in the chat just so that it's there.
How many coins are there? 9?
Yeah, there's 9.
And anybody who would like to make a religion check can.
That's up my alley.
I'll do one. Can anybody just do one?
Anybody who wants to can.
I'm worldly.
Zigs. I only know stars.
Is anybody else rolling? Alright. Coyote, Solus, and Fender. You all recognize one of the most prominent gods in society. Abadar, the god of wealth and civilization. This is... you know that he is fond of simple challenges and imparting his blessing onto those who are able to complete it.
I think it must be worth considering that these coins were left here and the creatures we just dealt with haven't touched them. Perhaps this is not where they came from.
So you think this is just an underground crypt? One that was lost to time?
That much I can't say, but it seems odd that valuable that valuable currency would be left out, and scavengers such as those wouldn't have interfered even slightly.
So the three of you who know Abadar also knows that when he has these puzzles, those who try to cheat the puzzle or steal from him tend to be cursed.
Huh.
It appears we have entered a temple of some kind, which is weird that these kobolds were taking precedence in it. Perhaps there is a little more than it seems.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Okay, can I... Okay, so... Wait, there's 9 coins.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, wait.
you have
Okay.
to separate them into groups, right?
If
Yeah.
we do 4 and 4, and they're not equal, we know it's the odd one out.
But you can only
Yes.
get 2
Okay.
ways, so how are you going to then figure out the 4 left
And
over?
the problem is that doesn't narrow it down to 4 because we don't know if the fake coin is heavier or lighter.
Wait, I have an idea.
you-
The
you-
I have an
statue
idea.
raises up
it-
with a value that is greater. If there's
Yeah,
a
but no-
fake coin, it will be lower.
The fake coin is worth nothing. So
Oh, okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Got it. That actually helps.
yeah,
Thank you.
the fake coin will always be in the hand that is not raised if it is in one of the hands.
Got it. Okay.
Threes.
Yeah, you go threes.
Yeah, you go threes.
So we separate them into 3 groups. 3 coins each. We put 3 coins in one hand, 3 coins in another,
Yeah.
and then we see if the fake or the false, whatever it is, the false coin, the worthless coin.
Yeah, because if
It's
they're
all
not
that.
equal, we know that one batch has the false one in it. And then we split it and do 1 and 1 and leave one out.
Mhm.
And then you know if they're equal, it's the odd one out, and if they're not,
Yeah.
then the one that is low.
Yeah. That should do it.
As you solve the puzzle, you place 3 and 3 into the 2 hands, and you see as both hands stay perfectly together. You take the third pile of coins, put 1 coin into each of the hands, and both of them are the same. And you see as the last coin on the table turns to lead and then melts away, as the other 8 coins all fall, and you hear, "My blessing is granted. Take these coins and take my favor." And you also see as need to see the right thing to open. You see, or those with dark vision see, slowly up ahead, a door, a stone door kind of slides open in the wall. "Take my treasure and my blessing."
Oh, something opened up.
So we all get like 1 gold,
Guys,
right?
Yes, I
Yeah,
believe
please-
everyone should take at least
Yeah.
1 to receive the blessing.
And it actually is 8 coins, so everybody gets 1 gold other than the companions.
Take one.
No,
With
that's
1 left
that's
over.
there's
should
1
be,
left
right?
over. If someone would like to take an extra gold, there's no punishment. I will just let you know you can take 1 extra gold.
All right.
But as you step
Well,
into the door that has opened, you see a small chamber containing an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of a key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that look like the inner workings of some unseen device.
Where is this?
Up here to the right.
Okay.
We can't see it yet.
Ooh, let me see.
So, if you come into here, that is what I was... And
I lost my magic. I don't know where he went.
You lost your what?
Might be on top of somebody.
No, he was still back out in the hallway.
Yeah, but I don't see his token anymore.
I can. He's literally
Where?
on. There's like 4 of you on top of each other.
I'm sorry.
He's next to you,
There he
Vinny.
is. Yeah, there he is. I was on top.
All right.
Keep track of your shit.
Yeah.
Also, for completing the thing, everybody gets 80 experience points.
Damn.
Oh wow.
So what does that put us at?
I think
288.
like 288 out of 1,000. All right. So, yeah, you're able to see this kind of like big contraption as well as a chest with a symbol of a key emblazoned on it.
I'm unfamiliar with whatever device this is. I will leave it up to the rest of you to identify if it is of any value.
And I will actually reveal, because the chest has been unlocked for you, you have access to Abadar's vault.
Oh.
Huh. No mother load, but it's an impressive amount of money.
All of you may split the coins amongst yourselves, and though
How much?
Total wealth is 31.34.
Gotta love making things easily divisible.
yeah, if somebody wants to just take it, they can. I'm not that worried about the gold right now.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna click loot then, I guess.
I didn't mean all of it. I mean, more meant. I just more meant, and if you guys want to split it up, I'd be fine with like a couple silver, just so I can buy some more arrows later.
Yeah, so someone just take it.
How do you take from a chest?
The coins, I don't know, because before I was just dragging and dropping items, but I
Is
don't
that
know how
is
you
that how you do it?
like. I don't know.
Shiny.
Here, let me try. I'm gonna see if I drag and drop the silver into my inventory, I'll
yep.
see if it prompts. An
No,
amount.
it does. It does.
Okay. Then I will take 2 silver pieces out of the pile, and then the rest is for whoever wants it.
I took the gold.
I took
I
the
took the
copper.
And wait,
I
Solace,
took
what?
emerald.
Just a few things. Solace, what type of spellcaster are you? Are you occult or arcane?
I'm primal.
So just so you know, you cannot cast that spell from that scroll. That scroll is only for arcane or occult spellcasters.
How do you know what kind you are?
You're not a spellcaster, Clara.
Just kidding.
I'm pretty sure Veil4 is arcane as a summoner, and then Fender is divine because he is. So actually, yeah, it would just be Veil4 can cast this out of you all. But
Yeah,
it is a scroll of magic missile. But yeah, so there's that. I need everybody to also give a perception check while you're in here.
They're
Perception check, you say?
very poopy rolls this time around.
Hey, I actually did something.
Yeah. Valerdos
Did it
and
alright.
Solus, you notice that in the north end of the wall, there are actually very small slits that you're able to kind of stare through. And as you focus in, you're able to just barely hear a conversation coming in from the next room.
Clara sees a light. Clara sees a light.
We all
Yes.
see a light. We all see
So
a light.
you don't get the full conversation, but you can hear a few like clips from it, including the boss's new pet and the town above, and our plans are going well.
And this is in common?
Yes, in common, actually.
Oh,
So
I didn't
let's,
come down here to kill people.
Like, gonna, like, hold up a hand and, like, shush everyone, and then cover up his light to, like, reduce the radius and, like, go up against the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, like, point to the people holding torches and be like, motion them to move back into this hallway.
I already am.
And
I
literally
don't know. Of course.
try listen in. Like,
Move
point
on,
to the
Tommy.
ears and then over in the direction I heard it.
All right. So give me a another perception check.
God damn.
Everyone, or
We all doing it again?
Anyone who is like being quiet and trying to listen specifically for a conversation.
Good job, Pat.
Come on, baby, something higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. 1 second.
Can the badger roll?
No, the badger does not speak,
He can still hear.
but he can't translate it to
Understand
you.
common.
That doesn't matter. I just want to know if he can hear it.
You know what? Sure, he can roll. You get nothing out of the roll.
Oh, come on!
The badger is
ears
very
perk up.
aware that something is making
The
noise in
the badger
distance.
can certainly hear that there is a conversation. Yeah, so you hear them, you hear this, Valerdos, as they are talking, and, yeah, so they are talking about. You can still only hear clips of the conversation. It sounds like they're kind of walking around, almost as if they're on like a patrol. So depending on when they get blocked off, you can still only hear parts of it. But you hear the new god rising, and the boss can't be stopped.
Some kind of religious fanatics about their god rising. They say their boss can't be stopped.
That was not...
They're planning some kind of attack on the town, from what I can gather.
It's not the original plan down here, but if they are a danger to the town, perhaps we are the only ones that can deal with this in a timely manner. I believe our hunt may have changed.
They're doing patrols. Perhaps, well, we don't know the frequency, but it might be easier to wait for one to come again and lay an ambush. Otherwise, we could try following them at a distance, stealthily.
Well, that's if we can get through, which I believe is related to that, pointing to the contraption.
Isn't there a door out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Is there?
There is a door in the hallway, but if you would like to examine the contraption, you can do that as well.
Then yes, I would like
Alright.
to examine it.
Yeah. So anyone who would like to can roll a crafting check on this mechanism.
Nope.
I think I know somebody who wants to.
Valerdos is just rolling great. God damn.
Where the hell is the button? There it is.
Yeah, Valerdos is the true inventor here.
Yep.
Whoa!
You do actually all three of you succeed. So you start like looking around this contraption, and you notice towards the back there is a lever protruding from it. And looking through, like between the three of you, you're able to pull it together. You're able to see where these gears and things are going, and it seems that this contraption is set for arming a hidden trap in that next room where you heard the conversation coming from, and it is currently in the disarmed position.
We may be able to take them out with this. It's linked to the trap in the next room. If we wait for them to go by one more time, we could activate it, and maybe it'll go off on their loop.
I'm not familiar with the device, but if you think that could make this mission of ours simpler, setting a trap is always a useful strategy.
Can I do the opposite of this?
I think that's what the lever is for.
Yeah, you can just move the lever into the armed position. Like, you figured that out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I made that.
guys.
Sorry if I made that unclear.
No, I think Clara just wanted to enable a trap.
Clara has a very high intelligence, but she's pretty stupid.
It's book smarts, you know?
Alright, so can we listen for when the voices sound close again and when they start getting a little farther away?
Yeah. Yeah, so it actually seems to be at a pretty regular interval. So you're able to pretty easily time out when you enter for whether it would be while they're like near the door or far from the door that you would be coming in from.
Far from the door, I would like to activate it.
All right, so you activate the trap. You slip it into the correct position, and activating the trap gives everybody 30 experience.
Oh.
Then
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
the patrol begins moving back. I'm actually curious to see how deadly this trap
Thank you,
is.
Lizzie.
Yes, pull the lever, Kronk, is the most important action here. So,
Hopefully it's not the wrong lever.
Okay, so this is a... Why can't I find the trap?
Is it supposed to be dark?
I moved away.
Yeah, Solus moved, that was why.
No, my whole screen's...
Western?
Wow.
Well, that's because your token
Surface.
is gone.
Where did I go?
I'm still here.
Oh,
Alright, so you hear as one of the kobolds kind of like steps back over, and then you hear a click. You see as the device next to you begins whirring rapidly, and... critical
no.
miss.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh shit. It is the first creature in each... Okay, there is going to be a few more rolls. Okay, so that is going to be for the next one.
Oh, nice, good.
And you
But the
just-
ones that probably have more health.
Yeah, you hear a screech as one of them is clearly, you can tell by the sound that they've been hit. And you actually hear like the screaming of two of them. One of them is just very brief, gargles in blood, and then like cuts short. And the second one is still screaming in pain. And you just hear one of them bark out, "Something's wrong! Enemies!"
As the guy's next to him, something's wrong. Just a dead guy right there.
Must have
I
been
can't put my finger
imagination.
on it, but something seems out of place.
I see
Yeah, so now I think Lizzie and if, depending on where he is, our prince should be able to see them.
Oh, so I know we can see through those, like, there's like gaps in the wall, but we can't move through them, right? Or,
No,
like,
no,
attack through them or
no.
anything?
No, they are not even wide enough to like send an arrow through. It is like a
Okay.
keyhole that you're able to see through.
guys, I see them. They're right out there.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Well, they know we're here. Go finish the job.
Anima, if they come through the door, bite them.
Wait, what are they? Clara, you said you could see them. What are our opponents here? Do we know?
Well, they look kind of like the same as the last guys.
Ah, then this is excellent news. Our hunt continues. Let us move forwards.
And as you guys are talking, they start to like sprint towards the door.
Oh, there's more of them. Watch out.
So I think actually,
see
even though
This many. And
yeah.
Clara holds up fingers.
even though they're not really aware of you, like they're kind of aware, so I'm gonna put everybody into combat.
Alright.
Initiative.
Yeah, I am gonna need initiative.
So Clara holds up 4 fingers on one hand and 3 on the other. She says, "This many."
Why do you always play hyper-intelligent characters that cannot read or count?
She learns by,
Oh,
tinkering.
Jesus.
Justin, you are the last one who still needs to roll initiative.
So sorry.
All right. Fender, you are the first to, like, react as Clara shouts out that there's more coming and they're rushing the door. What would you like to do?
I'm sorry, just clear this up. They're running for this door?
That's what it seems like.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my first movement to go here, right next to, or actually, I'm going to go past the Drake. I'm going to use the raised shield action, and I'm going to ready an attack action with my beak.
Readying is 2 actions.
Oh, readying is 2 actions, that's right.
So,
Okay,
you can either raise the shield or ready an attack.
I'm just going to raise the shield, and I'm just going to drop the torch on the wall, like, right next to me. And I guess I'll pull out my spear. So
Okay.
I equip the spear, and I still have a light that...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're fine.
You understand.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right.
I'm ready.
So 2 moves to get to the door, and then interact to open the door. And you just see as one of the kobolds, and this thing literally has a spear coming through its stomach as it is just rushing at you. And it is like crying and screaming and covered in blood as this spear is just lodged in its chest.
Okay, hear me out. We take that one alive because he's already suffered enough.
Is he our boblin?
That's the one we take. This one is their, like, fucking Kenny. He already got speared, and they were gonna send him through just to die immediately. Oh, poor little thing. I always feel bad.
All right, and then this one is going to run up
Perfect.
and then immediately attack you, Fender.
Okay. I forgot to take the
Actually,
raised shield
sorry.
action.
He does not need to move to throw his spear.
Oh, crap.
But he is not quite able to hit as the spear just lodges in the door, kind of like next to you. And then he is going to move over there. And that will bring us to the next. Two
Oh,
move
I don't want your
actions.
butt in my face.
And then Fender. This one is going to attack you as well.
Okay.
These things are not very good. That is 2 moves in an action. Coyote, you're up. You
Alright,
see as these things begin to swarm the door. What would you like to do?
First, I'm going to use one move action to go 5, 10, 15. And as I move back, I'm going to... I'm going to call out to kind of the group, and specifically I'm going to say, Fender, we know they can speak. Perhaps we take the wounded one alive. And I'm going to... So that's one action. Second action is the one to the right of Fender that just came in is going to be my prey. I'm going to hunt prey on that one.
Okay.
Third action is going to be a hunted shot at it.
Nice. Let's see it.
And this is my first attack on hunted prey this round. So now I checked the thing. It should automatically add any damage if I hit him.
If you hit,
we're
yeah.
gonna see if I... Hold on. It's saying it's only a +5 right now. I am 30 feet away. What the fuck?
I think you have to be 35 feet away.
There, you happy, game? I had the movement for it, so...
Yeah, that's fine. But I do believe volley is if it's 30 feet or less, not less than 30 feet.
Gotcha. Okay, and then I'm gonna make an attack at him. God fucking damn it! A 2. Alright, second attack. And this one is only a +2. God damn
Just
it!
barely misses.
Christ almighty, I just want to roll a, like, better than a 10 for once.
You do, on your perception checks.
Alright, well, that's
Yeah,
my
that was
turn.
perceptive guy. Come on.
Yeah, so you, like, get all ready and you let loose these 2 arrows, but it is such a cramped hallway with all of your allies in there that you're not quite able to place it onto the kobold. And
Does he actually have, like, a cover bonus there?
right now, no. I am
Okay.
just... That is flavor.
Okay, I don't know with Pathfinder, so...
So there are lots of ways that they can get cover bonus. I don't believe that being next to something else is one of them, unless that is at least 2 sizes larger than them. So this one's going to move twice and then try and stab Fender. They don't understand that this is not working, so they're just going to keep doing it. And it misses. And then this one is going to...
So it wouldn't let me raise the shield because it wasn't my what's it called? My turn anymore. I never took the raise shield action, so my AC is actually 20.
All right.
That's how.
I will note that if it comes up.
If they manage to hit.
This one sees all of its allies surrounding you, completely unable to hit, looks back, sees... Oh, wait. Nope, this is the one that died. That one got completely speared. Never mind. Valefor, what would you like to do?
Quick question. What's the shape of a 30-foot cone? Like, is it just like 1, 3, 5?
Pretty
Not that,
much.
but-
Like
It doesn't matter because it's just gonna hit the, yeah. So in Draconic,
that is a 30-foot
Veil
cone.
Force. Oh, would it hit him as well?
Don't start from the back of his token. Start from the front of the token.
Yeah, that's where the mouth.
Oh,
is.
Yeah.
from the Drake. Got it.
Yeah, because the fire don't come out hyenas. I think. I just makes more sense to me.
Sorry, I was just starting at Veil Force token, not the
Yeah,
Drake's
no,
token.
I'm sorry, I forgot to specify.
No, that's fine. It was my bad. Yeah, so you would not hit Fender with it.
Gotcha.
Looks like
Oh,
you
I
would
don't
hit
think we're
3
taking all
right
of
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out in Draconic and just be like, experience the true dragon, and then I'm gonna have Anima do their breath weapon. I'm also going to act together, a tandem ability. So Anima uses 2 actions to use the breath weapon, and I get a free action. But
Okay.
First, the breath weapon. You.
Oh, I wanted to take the little guy with us. I don't think we're gonna anymore.
Sorry, I haven't been able to do anything with this Drake. Finally, I can do something. Alright, so it's a DC 17 reflex save.
So I think with this, yeah, at the bottom it actually does say place 30-foot cone, and I
Yeah,
think
I
that'll automatically
realized it was
trigger
gonna do
me
that.
to roll the reflex saves for them.
Oh. Oh, how do I rotate it? I got it.
Shift and scroll, I think.
Yeah, no, I got it. There we are. Did that do it?
Alright, I think I still need to click on them. Okay, so that is going to be a... That one succeeds.
Which one?
Top right. Top
Okay.
left also succeeds.
Ooh.
Yes! That's the little dude. I want him to live.
And the bottom one fails.
Gotcha.
Is it half
Point
damage
blank.
on a success, or no damage on a success? Wait, this is a negative energy Drake?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you're evil.
Oh.
No.
Wait, it says piercing. Does that mean it just like shoots teeth at them?
No, I don't know why it says that.
No, like one of the damage types is piercing. I'm just imagining it just vomits teeth at people.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
can
choose piercing. You can just
damage.
vomit its
White.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think nothing happens if they succeed. So the one gets the D6 at him, and then I have to hold on.
Okay, so a basic saving throw on a crit success, you take no damage. On a success, you take half damage. So, the top 2 will both take... Oh, why are you rolling more?
Because he can't use it for 1d4 turns after that.
Gotcha. Okay, so the top 2 will both take 2 negative damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vinny.
Your pet is gone.
Oh,
and
you
this
said
one...
it.
Oh.
This one will take 4. As you just see as this breath of negative energy causes the kobolds in front of you to age rapidly, and you see as their flesh just begins decaying and falling off the bone.
Fall off the bone.
Hi, good aligned character here. I don't like that.
Its finger looking good. Valfor, is there anything else that you are doing on your turn?
Absolutely. As part of the act together, I'm going to. Hold on. I have to. There we are. Spells. I'm going to cast Boost Eidolon. And so he gets the dragon gets a +2 to damage.
Ooh.
And then I have to now select the dragon once again. I'm going to target the one that's directly in front of him and try and bite him.
You get to do all these things? I thought you shared 3 actions between the two of you.
Yes, except Act Together gave me the free action of Boost Eidolon. The Breath Weapon is just 2 actions, and so this is the
Okay.
third.
Yep, that's fair.
So he's going to try and bite him.
Wait.
No more. Oh. Nope.
That would be minus multi-attack penalty, wouldn't it?
The first one wasn't an attack.
Breath weapon is not an attack.
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, the breath weapon will not count towards the
doesn't matter, it
multi-attack
missed.
penalty. It still misses, but it is worth noting that that is one of the things of, like, beasts later on, when they have alternate versions of attacks, things like a breath weapon, that will not count against their multi-attack penalty, allowing them to get more full power attacks at you.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Yeah, that's me turn.
Prince Gregory, how would you like to valiantly slay these monsters?
So Prince Gregory was in the other room while everyone else, so he's like walking up like, what's going on, guys? Sorry, so I'm starting from here, so it's 5, 10, 15. I was over here.
You're small, you can move through your ally spaces without any effort.
Okay. 15, 20. And it's like, oh my gosh, another one. So that's, and then 25, that's his entire
So that's one move.
movement. And he uses his what's it called, blah 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 blah. He just attacks. He uses his
Rapier.
blah 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 blah. Rapier, thank you.
How dare you use that? That's a cursed weapon. The blah blah
Oh,
blah
rapier's
blah
cursed?
rapier.
Yeah, how did you get a legendary artifact? I did not approve that.
Does that hit?
A 13 is not quite enough to hit, unfortunately.
Okay. And then from there, he is going to use his thingamajig. Dueling parry.
Alright.
A petty.
And that's all of his turn actions.
And that will bring us to Valerdos. You were the one to find this trap. You caused 2 of them to get speared before it even started. Now how would you like to spear the rest?
Right, move 1, 2. Yeah, they're right here. So, actually, I'm going to, from back there, my movement is going to be sudden charge. So I move twice, and if I end my movement in melee range of something, I get a free attack.
Okay.
So, there. Oh god, why am I
What
going?
just happened?
Oh, he evaporated. He combusted.
Where the
Oh,
fuck
no.
did you just go?
Oh my
I don't
god. He's
know, I see
fucking
Why?
dead.
Why are you literally, like, so far out of the map? What the fuck?
Hold on, let me just move. Oh, nope. I
What did you
collided a
do?
wall.
What did you do? What have you done? You're a monster. You've broken every conceivable law of physics.
He has
Alright.
reached Mach 1. He's beyond us. He is ascending.
That's
He's
true,
in his
too.
lane, focused.
That's it. End of
And
session.
it
You broke
reset my
space-time.
token back to over there.
What?
He accidentally the door.
Okay, so, delete that token. I'm going to put a different one on there, because I think this one might be bugged.
Yeah, you know what?
So,
Deleted.
if you use sudden charge, don't click where you already are for your second movement.
Noted.
It had you move into yourself. You became a black hole.
Do not
Pretty much.
divide by 0.
He imploded. Cool.
All right, and I'm gonna attack this guy who's in the hallway already, and I believe he should be flat-footed with me here.
The one in the hallway is now flat-footed, yes.
Yeah.
Because you are
So I
flanking with the Drake.
Yeah, so I get my free attack against that guy. Heat.
That do heat.
7.
As you just cleave it in twain.
Wonderful.
So that is 2 of your actions. Would you like to use a
Yes.
third action to break the space-time continuum once again?
As much as I do love breaking space-time continuums, I am going to raise a shield.
Okay. Let's remove that one. That will bring us to Cobbled. His name is Cobbled, and he is a Cobbled.
Dear God.
And he is very upset because he cannot actually get with it. Oh, he can just make it to flanking range.
I'm flat.
After 2 movements. Yeah. You got flat fucking feet. Get fucked. Woo!
I'm gonna
How is
block
flat
that.
footed activated?
Oh wait,
By
I
being
don't have to.
flanked.
I don't have to click that. I click block on this.
Yeah.
Oh. Select me, block. No. Select you, block. No.
I don't
Why-
think you.
Why can't I?
Your shield is.
reaction.
Your shield is equipped.
Yes. Just not letting me block for some reason.
You can't click shield block. Like that's not in the.
Like I can, but it's not doing it automatically.
It did last time. Oh! Got it. I have to click block and then click damage while block is highlighted.
Oh.
Weird. I think that actually changed from last session. But
Yeah, that is enough for my shield to not take any damage.
yeah, this thing comes around, flanks you, and right as it's about to spear you, you whip around and block it with your shield, just breaking off a piece of the tip of the spear. Clara, what would you like to do?
Okay, is it extra movement to move through allies?
Not allies, only enemies.
Cool.
And enemies, you have to use the tumble through maneuver.
5, 10. Okay, well, I'm going here. I don't have any ranged weapons, so I'm going to try to overdrive again. So let's see. Fuck. Okay,
Not-
okay.
not-
overdrive.
Not a crit failure, it does not explode.
Laura just is not allowed to overdrive.
Don't explode next to my badger, please.
I mean, you can try again.
Yeah, but I'm gonna instead have Jerry.
Oh
do
wait,
it.
no, you can only do that once per round, never mind.
Jerry is going to move 5, 10, 25. And you know what? Fuck it. He's gonna run through all you guys. To here.
Jerry mode activated.
He's getting ready to ram.
Alright. That brings us to the final of the Kobold Warriors. We have to re-roll this. And then I'm just gonna put you where you should be.
Yep.
Alright. Kobold, the final warrior. All of his life has been spent training for this very moment. The moment that he gets to fucking stab a metal mushroom. Once again, his whole life has been spent for this very moment.
Not Jerry.
Oh no.
Jerry should still have 6 HP. I think Jerry's stats got a little messed up between sessions.
Yeah, his something got fucked up.
Another crit! This kobold literally only exists to fucking hunt down mushrooms made of metal. Like,
I think that kobold just got a promotion.
yeah, this kobold was raised on folk stories of when the metal mushrooms came and slayed his ancestors, and he has spent every waking moment since training for one thing and one thing only, to fight off the mushroom construct army. Finally, they have come to lay siege to his tribe once again, but now he is ready. Now he will be the protector of his land.
So now we take that one alive.
Solus, how would you like to fucking murder these things?
Well, that requires doing something. So let's just let's slow down here. Yeah, I don't think I've hit with this spell once.
Dude, join the club.
You at least have 3 attacks. I just get 1 a turn.
That's rough.
That's my turn. I waited 50 minutes for that.
Wait, you can't do anything else?
No, cantrips cost 2 actions.
Bruh.
I'm very sorry. Fender.
Seriously? Cantrips cost 2 actions?
Well, not
Yeah.
all of them, but that one
Not all,
does.
but like most of the attacking ones.
Yeah, most damaging spells take 2 actions.
Huh. Oh. Alright, for my first action, I'm going to use my beak. Even though I have a spear in my hand, I'm going to use my beak to try and strike this kobold.
He's got the beak.
Honestly, I don't even know why I have these spears. My beak is just the same exact weapon.
One
but
second.
I don't have to
wait.
hold
Give
it.
me that.
It's actually
beak.
not flat-footed.
Give me that beak.
Beak.
That will hit.
Beak.
Beak.
He been beaked.
Beaked.
As this is now the second thing in like the span of 3 hours where you've just pecked down onto it and pulled out a piece of its spine.
Don't worry, Jerry, I'm coming for you.
It started with rats. Now you've moved on to fucking sapient lizards.
He truly is a predator. I respect it.
And I'm gonna use the ray shield action. Wait, I can do it this time. Ugh.
You did it. I'm so proud.
No, I've had my shield equipped, but it said I unequipped it.
Oh.
I don't know
I
why.
really need this trap master to be like in my line of sight. I would love that.
You could move.
Yes,
Not
that's my turn.
Alright. That'll bring us to the Trap Master. Who...
Come get in melee range, you dirty bitch.
He is going to do... You see as he kind of like pulls out something from his satchel on the side and lays down, honestly, what looks to be a bear trap. Is there anything that I can do to just like put this out?
Sorry, is
Aha!
the bear trap right at its... Okay, right there. Got it.
There we go. And that is 3 actions to deploy, so that is its entire turn.
All right.
Coyote, what would you like to do?
Action 1 is going to be moving to here because I believe if I did this right, 35. Cool. Action 2. Okay, I just need to know. Are we trying to take any of these kobolds alive, or are we just killing them?
I'm just trying to kill them. Jerry's in some serious shit.
Okay, then this one.
Well,
is
of course,
the
he
one
went
that I
up
can
against
see.
Manthor Mushroomsbane.
That one is. I'm gonna hunt prey on that one, and then I'm gonna attack him twice. So first attack. Come on, this is the one that I need like higher than a 10. Hell, higher than a 5 is a good start.
There you
Nice.
go.
Nice.
That's definitely higher than
A
a 5.
20 is higher than a 5.
It is. 40
Oh.
damage.
What?
Yeah, because yeah, that's an 8
um,
and a 7 times 2 plus a 10.
So Manthor Mushroomsbane had fulfilled his life's purpose by striking Jerry twice. He goes to the beyond in peace.
We're
God
level 1.
The same
Holy
thing that
shit.
just happened to Valerdos just happened
I
to
got
that
2
fucking
max.
kobold.
That was almost max damage. My max damage that I could possibly roll on that attack
Is
was
a 42, yeah.
Holy crap! Why did it have to be that kobold? Oh my god!
It
And
hurt
that is why Rangers are considered the strongest martial in Pathfinder 2e.
Nick, you said not to take him alive, and I said okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I said don't take him alive. I didn't say like break reality killing him.
I have
Jesus.
no modifiers on that damage.
Is that all?
Yeah, that was my 3 actions.
Okay.
Unless
Valfor,
I can break up movement, but
I don't think you can, but I'll check before next session. Valfor, as you see an arrow come through, and honestly, do like a full surgical dissection on this kobold, what would you like to do?
clean headshot.
Yes. Once again, I'm going to act together. So I am going to cast Boost to Eidolon once again on the Drake. And then the Drake is going to stride. And 15, wait, 10, 20, 25. And now I believe this guy is flat-footed, right?
Yes, that one is now flat-footed.
And so the Drake's gonna eat him. And he's got 2 actions to do it. Come on, Drake, you can do it.
Okay, wait. So just I'm understanding this right. So you're using 1 action on this, right?
It was 1 action for me to use that cantrip and for him to move.
Well, for act together. Because act together, you could use more than 1 action, right?
Yeah.
It's once per round.
It is once per round.
You could use 2 actions on act together, could you not?
It says you can spend 2 actions on it, yeah.
The other one only gets 1 action free.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you could... Okay, so, like...
I could use 3. I could use 3 if I wanted to, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure I was reading that right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically just for free, your Eidolon gets an extra action.
Yeah. Or it could be me that gets the extra action.
It kind of is you that gets the extra one.
Well, it depends if I'm using the big move or not. Anyway, he's gonna fucking bite it.
Unfortunately, that is 1 less than it needed, as the kobold is able to just barely dodge out of the grasping jaws of your Eidolon.
Well, then he's gonna claw it.
Yeah,
alright.
this thing is easily avoiding. That will bring us to Prince Gregory, who
Alright.
dueling parry has expired.
5, 10, 15, and he's gonna just attack this guy. Oh, I have to target. I keep on forgetting about targeting.
Yeah, that'll hit. With the flank, it is a hit as you stab this thing. And it kind of screeches out in pain as it looks down at the toy that just struck him. I think you have one action left.
Yeah, I'll double up. -5.
Remember that you can also do things to get panache.
Panache. I forget what that is again.
That is the entire class feature of a swashbuckler.
Right. I will have to reread that stuff.
All right.
Yeah, next session.
All right, so that is 3 actions. Valerdos, there are 2 left. What would you like to do?
All right. We're gonna go for 1 hit right here.
Got him.
That'll hit. Oh, you
That is
got
a max
him.
damage roll.
Yeah, as you just bring down your sword, and you have gotten very used to cleaving through these things at this point. Like, you
Well, I'm used to
met...
doing it to all lizard folk, so this is kind of my realm.
Wild.
Is that your backstory, that you're just racist against lizard folk?
Yeah, that's kind of my entire, that's kind of my race's entire thing.
Aren't you
not a
just
human?
human?
But specifically, I am, Lorgeni.
Ah.
The Lorgeni are basically colonizers.
Mm-hmm.
At least for one specific area.
Yeah. You're
That's
like...
why you were asking about the lore. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're nearly as bad as the Gebites.
Yeah, but the stars told us to.
Oh, well that makes it okay.
10,
I feel like I'm
15,
missing
20,
something here.
Yeah, no, they start
25.
speaking another language.
I saw a feat that I wanted and based an entire character around it.
Nice.
The feat is racism.
No, the feat is my
It's like
zodiac
reading the
sign
stars,
makes me feel
right?
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times a day I can maybe do better because the stars said so.
So you're one of those pieces of shit that believe in astrology.
That's his entire character.
That is my religion, yes.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you are not able to strike this thing as it turns to you and is able to nimbly dodge out of the way of your sword. Clara, what would you like to do?
Okay, well first she's gonna command Jerry because he's up there. The problem is I can't see as Jerry. Is there another kobold up there?
There's one left.
Where is it?
There.
Okay.
Oh no,
Jerry.
I have a bad feeling.
Oh no! Jerry steps on the trap.
Oh no! Oh wait, no. Jerry would see it. Hold on.
I saw that coming, bro. He's like barely functioning. He's like clawing his way over to the thing.
Yeah. To be clear, if you cannot see it and you say Jerry attacked the last kobold, it's going to take the path of least resistance and it's just going to step forward onto that trap.
Oh no, your leg's caught in a bear trap.
Yeah.
They might just kill him.
If you would like to
No, I
change
don't
the
think that-
order and have yourself move first so that you can give precise directions. But if you're just going to yell at him from the back where you can't see, he's going to follow orders because he's a machine.
There. Okay. And then I'm gonna pat him on his little mushroom top head and say, "Go get him, buddy." And then he's gonna yeet on through here. and then he's gonna headbutt it. Okay. Target that shit. Okay, he get that. Roll.
That'll
Is
hit.
it 24 hit? Nice. Fuck.
Hey, it does something. As Jerry once again, as is his MO at this point, just kind of like walks up calmly to the enemy and headbutts it. But unlike in previous attempts where he would just flatten them into the ground, this one seems almost completely unfazed.
Well, okay, and then Clara's gonna sit here and keep trying to do her best to get this fucking thing to work.
Let's see that crafting check.
Why does it say a -4 to roll?
I don't know.
Because I'm Jerry right now, that's why.
Yeah, that'll do it.
No! Clara's just, like, angry right now.
You all have seen, like, every single round of combat since you've met Clara. She has tried to get these gears on her hammer to work, and every time she spins them up, they just let out this, like, disappointing little bit of smoke, and then it's still a normal hammer.
Yeah, that's all my actions.
Galardos is still over here, like, why use fancy magic and gears and inventions when big knife do trick?
Alright, Solus. Will you hit with a cantrip?
No.
I believe in you.
Oh,
No.
you already missed.
I'm
I've
so
literally
sorry.
Looked it up. Cantrips are the worst thing in the game, bar
Bro,
none.
use a hero point. Use a hero
Like,
point.
Yeah.
Get one.
literally, they do
Use a
less
hero
damage
point to
on
immediately
any other
reroll
class
if you would like.
at any level.
Do it.
Yeah, to be clear, cantrips in this game... Oh, I'm so sorry. Cantrips in this
There's
game...
literally a graph, and it's like the damage potential for cantrips versus, you know, literally everyone else attacking as they normally do, scaling up through all the levels, and cantrips are always lowest.
Yes, cantrips are not supposed to be used as your primary damage thing in Pathfinder.
What is
Spells
for a
are
spellcaster?
also similarly weak. This attack to hit is also the same as my cantrip attack to hit.
Right. Casters are primarily supports in Pathfinder.
Is there no blaster kind of role in
There,
this then?
there are
I've
blaster
literally
casters.
looked it up, and it's that they destroyed the blaster from 1E to 2E. It does not exist.
Well,
Interesting.
from 1E to 2E is also a different story, because in 1E, if you weren't playing a blaster caster, you weren't playing the game.
Like, from what I've seen, you just can't play blaster caster. You're just gonna get out damaged by literally everything else.
I will help you figure it out before next session.
No, I'm gonna make a new character.
Or
I'm not
or just make a new character. I apologize. Fender, you are up.
Can I give one of my actions to Solus so he can try again?
I
Yeah,
don't think that's how it works.
I didn't think so. All right, I'm gonna run. We need to finish this fight now, and I'm going to I'm just gonna beak him twice. Going in. Caca!
A 22 will hit.
Fuck! I didn't target him. My bad.
That's fine. A 22 will hit. And you fucking send your beak down into this thing's skull, but it seems to have a much harder, like, scaly carapace than the rest of them that you've encountered so far.
One more time. Caca! Oh.
That's not quite enough to hit.
Not a bad roll for a multiple attack, honestly.
It's really not.
Unfortunate. All right, that's my turn.
Fine.
All right. The kobold looks around to the three of you, and I need to... It just looks at the three of you, pulls out a bear trap, and I don't think it knows what it will do, so we're just gonna...
He kills itself with his own bear trap.
Okay, it's throwing the bear trap.
Head in it.
It's throwing the bear trap at Anima.
Dear God.
Oh, just to a
And
beast.
gotta check exactly. Yeah, it throws and it automatically deploys and then triggers on Anima.
Got
So-
so 4 damage.
No, I was rolling a d4 to see who it was throwing the trap at.
Ah, I gotcha.
So Anima needs to...
Well, it's
Give-
actually I take the damage. We share a health pool.
Well, Anima needs to give me a reflex saving throw.
Yes, sir. Roll.
That is a normal success, so it will take half damage on this. So you take 1 damage. As
Dear
the
God,
kobold,
I'll never survive this.
the kobold like pulls out a bear trap, throws it at Anima. It clamps down on Anima, and you see as it just like barely pierces through the thick scaly hide. And Anima just kind of shakes it off. Oh god, no!
You
I was trying to delete the trap token.
Rest in peace.
I think this kobold might be fucked. Coyote, what would you like to do?
Pretty straightforward. Connor actually is kind of saving my butt right now because I can see. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, fuck me. Alright, he's gonna be too close, isn't he? Yeah, 25 feet away. Shit. Alright,
Yeah, you'd still be in volley range with 1 move.
yeah. Debating if it's worth it to just move back and have the better chance at hitting him, or if I want to hunt prey and then take the 2 shots.
Just murder
I
the
think-
fuck out of him.
What?
Murder him. Just do it.
No, I'm gonna use a second movement and back up because if I stay here with that extra -2, I'm looking at a +0 on that second attack. There's no way I hit that with how I've been rolling.
Didn't you roll a crit and evaporate one of them?
One of them. The rest have been misses. I either do really, really well or really, really bad, and I just did really well, so I'm giving myself as much of a chance to hit this as I can. And I get 1 attack on this guy, and if he's still alive next turn, then I'll do my normal combo. But,
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
so sure about that.
yeah, I don't think he will be. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a 9 is not gonna hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Like I said, there's the 2 that I rolled, so that's all I can do.
Alright. That will bring us to Vale 4. What would you like to do?
Huzzah. Act together. I'm just gonna run up a bit. Get to there. That's all I'm actually going to do. And then Anima is going to try and finally hit an unarmed attack for once.
Oh dear god, he's gonna do it.
Oh my god. Do it. Fight him. Yes!
Yeah, that'll hit.
No!
Even his jaws do negative damage?
Yeah, because of energy heart.
Okay. Yeah, so you see as he like clamps down and he only is able to like grab the finger of this thing, but the finger immediately like rots and you see as the flesh just begins to fall off the bone and then the bone of the finger just kind of clatters to the ground.
Fall off the bone.
Unholy! Oh.
And then he's gonna try to claws him. Hey.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Just like Baldur's Gate, right, Ben?
Yeah,
Makes
and
it better than the actual players.
2
It just-
attacks, what are you talking about?
it just starts clawing through this as well. He's still up and fighting, but it has now cleaved through quite a bit of it.
Yeah, and then attack a third time. I doubt it's gonna hit, but might as well. I got nothing better to do. Oh, that was close.
Only
though, for
missed by
-8.
1. Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, because his claws have agile, so it's minus.
Yeah,
1
it's
on
only
or
minus
it's +1
4
on
instead
the,
of -5.
Yeah.
All right. Prince Gregory, what would you like to do?
So Prince Gregory will walk up to the right here, and he says, "Prepare yourself for my royal blade." As he just starts flourishing his blade, like in almost like a little bit of a fascinating way, and he uses the fascinating performance.
All right. So I believe that is a... Yeah, so give us a performance check. And this thing has a will DC of... How the fuck do I see that?
Ah,
It has a will DC of 15. You succeed and you get panache. And it is also fascinated by you, which should be on here somewhere.
in its dying throes, its body is literally rotting to death. It looks at a beautiful toy above or past its bear trap that it put down, and it sees God.
I don't know if this is possible, but do we have any way to get this thing to step on that bear trap? Because if we can kill it with that bear trap, I think that'd be fantastic.
I can
try
just
and
grapple
shove
it and push it there.
Can you? Is shoving an option? Because I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Let's see.
All right. So it takes a... Because it is fascinated, it takes a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, and you can't use actions with the concentrate trait unless they are related to the subject of your fascination.
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but doesn't it say in there that if the observer is in a situation that demands immediate attention, such as combat, you must critically succeed to fascinate it?
He did. Yeah, I thought he did critically succeed.
No, he got
No,
a
that is
normal
a-
success, but I believe he has a thing for I think a swashbuckler has a different thing. Let me check.
I'm also checking.
Okay, yeah. So with the battle dancer style, it does work with a normal success.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Or actually, sorry, it is not fascinated. You still get your panache with a normal success.
Okay, gotcha.
That panache, though.
So I mean that is good. Doesn't that give you like a +2 to all your damage and shit?
I'm pretty sure. Let me reread it.
While you have panache, you gain a +5 bonus to your movement speed, a +1 bonus to tumble through and things that grant panache. You get the precise strike class feature. So you will be doing 2 additional precision damage on any attack, and you can now use your finisher as well.
Yeah. This thing's basically dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Do you know that?
I do not. You're right.
This thing has 4,000 health. We're gonna be here for
You're
hours.
absolutely
Right.
right.
All right, so that's move and action. You have one more action.
Gregory's just gonna keep on flourishing.
You do have a
Fortnite dancing.
you can fascinating performance a second time, and you get a +1 bonus to it because you are panached.
Yeah, yeah. He's just gonna keep on flourishing. +1. So I added it in the modifier already, just to let you know.
Cool. No. You also did not add it as a modifier, but a 9 is still not a success.
Could have swore I did. Oh well.
Alright, that is 3 action. Valerdos. There is a kobold next to you.
Oy.
There is
there we
still a
go.
kobold next to
3
you.
misses.
Oh,
Classic.
Clara. Let's see what that hammer do, girl.
well, I mean, really, what's gonna happen is the man is gonna do his thing.
A 13 is not quite enough to hit.
I thought I had it targeted. Okay, well, he's gonna do his thing again. God damn
A
it.
13 is still not quite enough to hit, as this trap master is just nimbly dodging around every single attack being thrown its way.
Oh, he's entered the Matrix. He's like, the rest of my kin are dead. I must live.
He's dodging left and
Dazzle.
right, and just out of the corner of his eye. Is that a fucking toy?
No, Clara. No, you only need an 8. You only need to roll an 8.
If there's any hit you need to hit, it's this one, please.
Come on, Solus, you got
The
this.
sufferer.
Wait, hold on. In a last-ditch effort, Clara's very angry and she's gonna fucking throw her hammer at it.
You can do that?
Yep.
It's a light
Yeah.
hammer. It does have the thrown property.
To 20 feet, which is 20 feet. Come on,
Damn.
Hey. Bop it.
Twisted.
I really wanted that to kill. I
It did
really
not
wanted
kill.
that
Oh
to
my god, it's
Damn
fucking
it!
alive.
But yeah, you
Clara no
chuck.
longer has a weapon.
All right. Are you gonna do this on yourself?
Yep.
Solus.
Can
Get
you
the
cast
crit.
2 cantrips in one turn?
Yep. There's no limit on spells other than how many actions you use.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh, thank god.
Hey.
You did it!
Oh,
Finally.
Let's go.
Death.
Max
Whoa.
damage too. Nice.
There you go, Connor.
These things are slightly vulnerable to fire. You just needed to hit it with that.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
It depends on what draconic origin they have. These ones are vulnerable to fire.
Interesting.
hope-
Uh,
I wanna
specifically,
be a dragon
vulnerable
that has the
too.
piercing.
Solus, how would you like to do this?
I just snap.
The defeated
Boris is
mage.
just sitting here. He's like full on like on the floor, just sitting, hand on the head, and he's just been snapping this whole time to get the spark to fire.
it's like when you can't get the spark, you just keep going, and finally it took.
It's the scene from Full Metal Alchemist with the snapping on
Yup.
Envy.
Yeah.
But like instead of being super confident and angry, he's just like sitting on the ground like snapping his fingers. All right. So I think that's a good place to end the session.
Yeah,
But I will
that's
say
fine.
everybody gets 136 experience points.
Oh my god.
Huzzah.
Math.
What is it? How many?
136.
Also, on the XP, you guys can just type in plus 136, and it will just add that. So,
Can you?
yes, I've been doing it the whole time.
Clara? Clara, you do not have 28,000.
Vinny,
That's
where are you
number.
typing
Where-
the
where are you-
experience?
Where are you adding
Okay,
this? Vinny?
Go to your character sheet. On the very top, where the experience is, it'll say, like, some number out of 1,000. Double
Yeah.
click the
Yeah.
left one, and type plus whatever the number is, and it'll add
Where?
it.
There is no
On-
plus. Plus does
Yeah, I
not
can't type a plus.
Oh, you type plus before it. No,
What?
I did the wrong thing. Yeah, that's
Dude,
not.
you don't have a plus button on
You,
your
you,
keyboard?
can, you can absolutely do
Oh
it.
no. Yeah.
I
no,
just
you-
did it. I just did it for Clara.
Yeah, you get rid of the number that's there and put plus the number.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
okay.
what do you do?
Delete the number that is there, then press plus 136 on your keyboard, then press enter.
Also, I
Oh.
accidentally deleted the total. What should we be at right now? Is it 430?
Dumbass.
424 total.
424. Thanks.
That was not intuitive.
Yes,
No,
to add,
no.
you must delete first.
I haven't been. I've just been double clicking and then typing plus.
Well, yeah,
and it
double
works.
clicking highlights it and then deletes it when you
Yeah.
put a new character in.
I mean, yeah.
See, I tried to put a plus sign, but I just added 3 digits afterwards, so I went up a ton of levels.
Nice.
Yeah,
300,000 experience he just got. Nice.
To be clear, 288,000 experience immediately puts you at level 20.
Nice.
Actually, it immediately puts you to level 288, but we don't have levels for that.